Splitting steel not being a meme? Who told you that? Absolutely not. Not allowed. Why so early? I don't know, I'm awake. It do be like that sometimes. It do be like that sometimes. Of course, subbing before the stream actually really begins. Classic. Alright, boys. I have everything. I think. Scuff stream start. Let's go.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Go Falcony.
Big Pat Douglas, Big Jig Pat Douglas, Big Jig Pat Douglas, Big Jig Pat Douglas.
Thank you for the 16 months. Appreciate you, gamer. Even if you subbed before the stream.
I've not seen a wilderness like this before.
Please, Gamma Mage Blood, Keck W, don't keep card. Oof. That's how we're starting, huh? Oh, come on, dude. Do I really need to put the bow on? Listen, I could beat this thing with my fists, alright? I don't need to put the bow on. I've created 3 elevated helmets for my explosive trap. 3? 3 triple? What's up, chat? It's been a couple of days. The sleep struggle is real. It is a leveling stream, so perfect stream for drama talk, right? Man, are we starting with this already? Like, I don't even get to kill Hillock. Like, Hillock's not dead yet, and we're already beginning. Okay. Whew. Oh, let me kill Hillock first. Okay. Just give me that, chat. Just let me kill Hillock first. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Come on, get ignited. Yo, why is he not getting ignited? Hello? Well, I got like 25% chance. Oh, I didn't put momentum supported. Not that that matters. Yo, I got like 25% chance to ignite. Hello, there it is.
Daddy. What drama
Yo, what's
now?
up, Green Life?
Mana is gone.
What drama now? It's actually pretty impressive to not hear about this drama, because it literally got to the front page of Reddit and to live stream fails, which is pretty impressive, to be honest with you. I was surprised to see it on live stream fails. Hey, what's up, Martin? I was surprised to see it on live stream fails, dude. that was what surprised me. I don't want to talk about the drama too much, because I just don't think it's really like super worthwhile. It's obviously, you know, shitty that it happened. Here's the thing. We're not talking about Unity. I can talk about Unity in a little bit. Unity torched their whole thing. So if for anybody who's not in the know, there's a little bit of drama that happened with a Path of Exile streamer named Allie. So she here, I guess I can just let me just do this. Let's just watch the clip. Easiest thing to do is just watch the clip, okay? Easiest thing to do is just watch the clip. Front page of Reddit, by the way. All right, let's see here. Front page of Reddit, by the way. The yoinkity sploinkity. Yeah, hold on. All right, here we go. The only time we're gonna watch it. The only time we're gonna watch it. So let's get it over with.
All right, ready? Poof. God damn it. We generated money. Okay. Do you want me to just go again? With 2? Or 1? Or what's the play here? All right, 2. Poof. Stop. Poof. All right, well. There you go. I will take 1 as payment for using Ali services. Thank you. Here, the payment is 1 apothecary for free mage blood. Easy. And now we can afford Tailwind. Yeah, my apothecary now. Yoink.
So that's the clip. And basically the idea is that the person was not exactly consenting of the entire thing, right? So yeah, just, you know, took that. Now, I think that most likely if this was the only occurrence and it was actually a joke, I don't think the drama would have like blown up as much as it did, right? But as I said, this is the only time I'm gonna talk about it because it's not that interesting. It's pretty like clear cut here. However, the problem is that a bunch of people started corroborating that she had done similar things to them, like friends or other people that she had interacted with. That was the problem, I think. Because for the most part, if someone is at least a somewhat well-respected person in the community, right? Regardless, you can typically give them the benefit of the doubt once. But if the moment that something like big happens and everybody starts coming out of the woodwork and starts saying something like, oh yeah, they did this to me too, they did the same exact thing to me too, it's like, a little bit more sus, you know? But here's the thing, okay? It happened. They are banned from TFT seemingly permanently. They were like a partnered TFT streamer. They're banned from TFT permanently. Supposedly they've given like all of the cards back and everything. Here's the thing. So I talked about this a bit on my Discord because the person who posted that Reddit thread is a regular on our Discord. The person who posted the original Reddit thread, the one that got to the front page of Reddit, is a very, very common member of our Discord. He's there all the time, every day. But so it ended up. Why is the song so loud? It ended up being a song is really loud in my ears, at least. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, so it ended up being a pretty hot topic on our Discord. We talked about it a lot, but yeah, so that's kind of the problem, is that apparently it was like a pattern of issues that happened. But here's the thing. Realistically, I think that she gave his card back, but in standard. Wait, really? Okay. We won't even talk about that, okay? Here's the thing. Here's what I think could happen going forward, okay? Realistically, I think pretty much every single streamer condemns doing stuff like this because the agreement, right? The agreement between a streamer and the streamer and the person doing the gamba is typically that the streamer gets the content and the person just gets their stuff gambad, right? There's nothing else that happens there. You guys have seen me do gambas on stream. I literally opened a foil mage blood for that guy and took nothing except what he didn't want, right? Like literally, I tried to give him back every single thing possible and they got everything, right? You literally just do it for the memes. Most of the time, I invest some of my own money to help these people gamble because I just think it's fun, right? Like it's just fun to just burn a whole bunch of random currency in a video game. It is what it is. So yeah, the thing that I think a lot of people got worried about is that because this blew up so much, a lot of streamers got worried that people aren't going to like give them free content anymore, which I can understand if people would be worried about that. But here's the thing. Going forward, I feel like Ali has a couple of paths, right? Realistically, I think this can go one of three ways. I talked about this on Discord, but realistically, I think this can go one of three ways. Now, I'm gonna list these in the order of what I think is like speaking for like what Ali should do. I think like worst possible outcome to best possible outcome is kind of in my mind the way that this would go, is that I feel like of the reasonable things to do, worst possible outcome is that Ali just like stops making content altogether and gets overwhelmed by all the massive amount of negative hate, right? Because the thing about it is this got to front page of Reddit and it was on live stream fails. So it's gone outside of the Pee-wee bubble at this point. Like it's gotten to relatively mainstream gaming people now know of this person and what they have done, right? That's potentially a lot of heat for someone to deal with. And yeah, so that's a lot of heat to deal with. So I think the worst case possible outcome would just be quitting completely, stop doing content, you know, like, and leave, right? I think that's worst case outcome because the community doesn't really get anything at that point. It's lost the content creator. You can like or dislike the content creator however much you want, but having more people creating even somewhat quality content in the space is typically a net positive, right? So I don't feel like it's the best option. The second option, which I think is slightly better, I guess, but not really, and is probably the most likely one to happen, is most likely just that it's going to get shoved under the rug and everyone involved, Allie and everyone else, is probably just going to completely avoid it for as much as possible going forward. Maybe put out like a little apology or something and try to make people whole, but then just completely ignore it for the rest of time. Problem with this is that you've kind of lost any respect from, you know, like the hardcore portion of the community and most of like content creators and stuff. So not so great. I think probably the best path is the one to actual like redemption. The thing about it is that I know the internet doesn't super agree with me on this kind of thing, but I feel like most people are not irredeemable, right? Like I feel like most people are not irredeemable. There is a crazy amount of like really pointless hate in all of those threads. Like, bro, this has nothing to do with their gender. This has nothing to do with like any of their immutable characteristics, okay? It's got literally nothing to do with it. There's a bunch of garbage in those Reddit threads, okay? Most of it's been dealt with, thankfully. But the problem is that when you are female on the internet, you get so much more hate. So much more hate for things that you have no control over, right? What's up, Jonathan? You get so much more hate for things that you have no control over, right? And the thing about it is that I do feel most people are redeemable, right? So I feel like if Allie actually makes the people whole, meaning like gives them back their currency in current league, right? Gives them back their currency in current league, makes them whole. That's like step 0 of walking it back, right? Then needs to make like a real actual apology, like take a couple of days, think about it, see how, you know, like do some introspection on maybe you've abused your platform a little bit to pressure people into giving you things which they shouldn't be doing, right? Take a step back, make a real genuine apology, and then like try in some way to provide back to the community in a realistic way that doesn't really net you any like personal benefit. I don't know how you do that. That would be for her to figure out. But yeah. It's just a shitty situation, and they obviously fucked up. Microphone Dedge. Microphone Dedge. I can't, if I touch it the wrong way, it doesn't like being touched. Apparently I'm touching it inappropriately, okay? Microphone doesn't like my touch, unfortunately. What can I do about it, okay? Do my best. I do my best. All right, boys. Hopefully, okay, microphone's still working. All right, let's move past the drama. Let's talk about better things. I'll try to. I will try to move forward here. So what's up, boys? Rest of your FS build looked very good. Yeah, build turned out really solid. No touchy. I think we need to turn the 10 mic into drama. No, I think we're good. All right, let's look at leveling gear. What do we want to do here? So I could probably level as some kind of poison ability. What's the plan with the poison splitting steel? So I've only spent like maybe, all right, moving the microphone again. I've only spent like maybe 30 minutes on the POV at this point. It exists, but you're not getting it once again. I'm no longer giving out completely unfinished POVs. There's no fun in that. Poison concoction is unbeatable for leveling. Yeah, but then I'm playing poisonous concoction. A whole 30 minutes? Yeah, a whole 30 minutes, dude. I spent like 30 minutes just making the POV. It's okay. But there's a couple things that I still need to figure out on it. But I don't want to play Poisonous Concoction. Any reason doing Poison SS over something like Poison MS? Because I like Splitting Steel. Unironically, the real reason. Alright, let's see. Bisco's requires 30. Hope nobody price fixes this build. The thing about the last build, I made a video about it this morning, but even with it price fixed, like that you don't need to use that amulet. It's not that good. Like, it's decent, but it's not 20 plus divine decent. Do I use these? Yeah, probably. It's not 20 plus divine decent. Like, it's okay, but not 20 plus divine. I don't have any good gloves. Should really get better gloves. All right, where are my 7 league steps? Yeah, like besides that amulet, the rest of the build is pretty not price fixable. It's pretty like low barrier to entry in almost every way. Like maybe the cluster jewels, or not the cluster jewel, maybe the timeless jewel could potentially get expensive, but I purposefully left the like dynamo cluster jewel ambiguous, or not the timeless one with dynamo, because I feel like if worst case people can get the dynamo one, they can search it up themselves, and yeah. Okay, I think that's all I can realistically do, right? Let's see. I have a circle of nostalgia. I think it's a CATR angle. That's no fun though. That is no fun. You know what this really is? You know what the true angle is? Do I not have a Thief's Torment? Really? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Corey. I was gonna level like Cobra Lash or something fun. I like leveling like relatively fun stuff most of the time if I can help it, you know? I really don't have a lot of just like random good low level leveling gear this time around. Is anything sitting in here? We got Comb's Sign. Yeah, I really don't have a lot of like super low level leveling gear. Venom Gyre. Let's go, dude. Ignored my fun suggestion. What's your fun suggestion? Was it did you say Viper Strike? I think that's what you said, right? You said Viper Strike, right? Or some shit. Thought you hated Viper Strike's not fun, dude. Come on, let's be real. Viper Strike's not fun, okay?
Welcome.
All right,
Stay sharp out there.
Flicker Strike? Yo, should we level Poison Flicker Strike, boys?
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Yo, Excife. Thank you. Appreciate you for the 4 months. Make sure that you pet ducks in the chat. Duck. All right, where's Cobra Lash? You know what? I probably could use Viper Strike for single target, dude. True. Yo, Viper Strike is a strike now that I think about it. IJS. Viper Strike is a strike. Hello, Mr. Price Fixing Streamer. Yeah, heard it here first, dude. I price fixed it myself. And then destroyed the market immediately afterward to protect my credibility. Surely. All right. All right, so we're not giving up the goods on the POB just yet. Why is that number suddenly so low? What did I change? Oh yeah, I was messing around with envy. I was messing around with envy. That's not a good idea, by the way. Don't go envy. Envy is not a good idea. Do not go envy. But yeah. All right, where are we headed? So probably go through attack speed. Just go like this way or something. It's poison, so I need to head towards poison stuff relatively early. Yeah, I agree. I really did try my best to be like, hey, price fixing is literally not worth it. Maybe I just go through evasion. Or I go through like accuracy or some shit. I don't know. I probably go this way though, and then just change it later. All right. All right. I need what? Claw? I don't have last resort. Suffocation.
Still alive,
no breathing. All right, let's see. Claw. Really, no claws? You really not gonna give me a claw, dude? What else can I use this with? Dagger or claw? Is it dagger time, dude? Can I even buy a dagger here? Glass shank. Let's go, dude. Glass shank gaming. And this.
Stay sharp out there.
All right. Glass shank gaming, dude. Let's quality that bitch up. All right, here we go. Ho ho, let's go, dude. Easy. It requires level 3. Claw's better? Well, I don't see a claw. Am I missing? I don't have a claw. The game is being mean.
Stay sharp out there.
All right. Go level and look again. True, dude. All right, 1 to 3 fizz. Stun duration. All right, that works. Good enough. Good enough for me. Yeah, blood magic firestone be good in the next league without tattoos. Here's the thing. I think that build can work. It's not going. Why do I have enduring cry? Oh, it's on the ring, right? Here's the thing. I think that it could be okay, right? I think that it could be okay, but it won't be as tanky as it currently is. I don't have anything in my tab. I went because I played Lightning Arrow as my first build, I went very, like, straight into high filter. Need this, sir? Actually, yes. Actually, I do. How much is that worth? How much is that worth? Let me see. It's a Loctonial Caress. 4 white Loctonial Caress. Wait. 50 chaos. Yo. I only have 20 chaos. I'm gonna have to pay you in some weird money. I'm sorry. You know when you go and trade with somebody and they just randomly toss in like the worst possible currency? Like, that's all I can give you, brother. I'm sorry. That's all I can give you. I don't have enough raw chaos, dude. I gave him 3x, dude. That's all I got, dude. Appreciate you, gamer. Yo, what's up, Psycho? We already talked about it. If you're interested in hearing my take on the drama, It's relatively not sensational and pretty level-headed, I think. It's earlier in the VOD. You can check it on YouTube. Hope Crucible goes core soon. I don't know that we'll ever see Crucible again. I think we might see some of the effects from Crucible, but I don't know that we'll get like... I don't know we'll get them as is, right? Yo, can I... Where's my life bar? Why's my life bar not... Oh, the video.
Wait a bit longer for this meal.
The video. There we go. Now we're gaming, dude. All right. But yeah, I don't think Crucible's coming back.
Mana is gone.
I don't think Crucible's coming back. I think that was a very low effort league that they just kind of threw together when they could. So yeah, I don't think it's coming back. We'll probably get some of those effects back in various ways over time. Like for some kind of new league. Like my interpretation of it is that they spent all of the time making clipped and shipped. They spent all of the time working on the actual like affixes and stuff, and essentially zero time working on... I'm gonna go global accuracy, and like zero time working on the league itself. So if I had to guess, we'll probably get like a big league for this next league. We'll probably get like 2 more end-game bosses alongside the Eater of Worlds and the Searing Exarch. That is my guess. I'm being forced into a corner, dude. That is my guess. And then those bosses will replace the Maven and the Uber Elder for the Voidstones. And most likely we'll have new influencers or something. Oh yeah, let me look at your Blizzard crown. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. Dreams accomplish this league. Let me enjoy your stream the rest of the time. Damn, dude, what the hell? What is this for? What is this for? Like, what build is it for? Is that an icicle mines or something? That is insane, dude. This is like icicle mines for what's it called? Oh no, explosive trap. It's got explosive trap on it. Duh. Yeah. Sorry, I'm blind. I've slept 3 hours. Okay, Corey. I've slept 3 hours, dude. Okay. I don't know, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, dude. Crazy helmet. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 link. Nutty, dude. Absolutely nutty. I'd rather keep keep the Maven, increase the Voidstone count to 5. Maybe. I mean, that could probably be fine. I think Uber Elder probably needs to not be on the list, though. Like, I think the Uber Elder being on the list doesn't make a ton of sense. It's really old content at this point, and it doesn't really make much sense with the theme. And you have to go way out of your way to get to Uber Elder. 5 Voidstones means 5 Sextants? Oh, then it'll never happen. It'll never happen. Memory game sucks? It's only because your memory is bad, gamer. Obviously, true gamers know that the memory game is the most fun part of the Maven. Surely. Tattoos kind of tread on cluster duel territory, but I can say they're gonna be nice going core. I think that that's fine, right? My take on the tattoos is that they're one of the coolest additions to the game, like customization wise, since Delirium League, right? Since we got cluster jewels. The last time I can think of something that had so much impact on being able to do new and weird stuff was Delirium, right? Definitely the last time we've had that kind of customization, I feel. And the tattoos themselves are amazing, right? I love the tattoos. The method of acquisition leaves a lot to be desired. if I'm gonna say something, the method of acquiring the tattoos leaves something to be desired, in my opinion. I know that some people like it, but yeah.
My mana is
What happened to harvest prices? I sold yellow for 5k div 2 days ago. Now it's 3.5. Gamba. You got a bunch of streamers trying to ruin their career, you know, so prices go up, demand goes up. It is what it is. I think tattoos are an easy shoe-in to keep. I just don't know that we'll get them. I don't know that we'll get them this next upcoming league. It might be like a Sanctum thing where we get it one league later. Because I think the overall sentiment of the community is that like Trial of the Ancestors is decent. Not like amazing. Like I don't think people are like, oh my god, this is the best league ever. But I think most of the heavier time spent players like tattoos a lot because there's lots of unique things about them. And I think that most people don't hate the league mechanic. But I don't think it's like super remarkable as a league mechanic itself. What are we doing today? What are we leveling for? Poison, splitting steel, Pathfinder. Here, let's see. Does Sniper's Mark do anything? Projectile hits don't really do anything, but it makes them split. Probably not worthwhile.
Farewell.
Tattoo may be going in core, but the Hina core is lock. They'll just balance it around it being rare, like they do with everything else. They'll just balance it around being rare. That's what they've been doing in recent times. If Hinakora's lock is literally like a mirror, no one will care. Like it's not gonna be, it'll be used and abused by people who, you know, would be able to make that item anyways most of the time, right? So it won't matter. I guess I'll grab Kikizaru. I need my flask. I need my big boy quick silver flask. Where are you? You're in here somewhere, right? Don't I have the Quicksilver flask that has like the crafts on it? There we go. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I could probably use a second one as well. Why not? Okay, toss this on. Already have a bunch of stuff in there. I need a movement skill.
Greetings.
I need a movement skill.
Stay sharp.
Pretty low bar though since back in Ultimatum League. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like the problem that I have, the problem I have with the league mechanic mainly comes down to that it just feels relatively like uninspired, I guess you could say. It's like they missed the soul of the game, right? Like that's the problem I feel with it, is that I play a lot of auto battlers. Like I'm playing Teamfight Tactics again since set 9.5 came out, right? So I'm an avid auto battler enjoyer, right? I'm also an avid roguelite, whatever you want to call it, enjoyer, right? I like those two genres of games. They're some of my favorite genres of games out there. Sanctum and Trial of the Ancestors both missed the soul of why those game genres are good. I have played Noida. I don't love the game, but I have played it. Hey, what's up, Zulits? What are we doing? Hold on, I'm almost able to go to town. But yeah, it's like they're missing the soul of why those kinds of games are good. How do you feel about Sanctum deflating currency value? It's kind of whatever. I mean, I don't really care. Why are you at the climb, brother? Here, let's go to the hideout. Why are you at the climb, brother? So, so here's the thing, right? Particularly, make sure my microphone doesn't go out. What's up, dude? What do we got today? What do we got today, Zulits? You already gave me all your currency. What more could there possibly be? Yo, what is all of this? I guess Alberon's is good. Yeah, Alberon's will be good later. I'm using 7 steps, so I don't need this. Let's see. Is this will bleed 9 to 31. Is that gonna be better? Is this gonna be better than 16 chaos damage over time multiplier? Obviously, we use Mortem Morsu later, like for sure. It's 9 to 31 compared to 7 to 12. A lot more damage? Yeah, probably. It's not like we're poisoning with that much damage at the moment anyways. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. As always. Enjoy your time off from the league. Anyways, here's the thing about here's the thing about what's it called? Trial of the Ancestors. It misses the soul of why I like auto battlers, yeah? The problem with Trial of the Ancestors is that every single match is exactly the same with no variance, right? The only variance is whether or not you have a giant turtle in your face that makes you want to quit the game, okay? That's the only real variance, and it's not good variance, okay? Every single time, you buy the same units, you do the same strategy, and the only way to actually become good at the mechanic is to make a build that's specifically for it that's non-interactive, right? There's no variety in the way that you play it. Even in Heist, right, there is some small amount of variety with it, yeah? Like, you run through, you've got interesting items to grab, and there's like some level of skill expression. Like, you can move through faster and upgrade in that way. With Trial of the Ancestors, if you're playing it properly, you literally just completely ignore everything and hold left click for a couple of seconds, right? So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't personally like the gameplay loop, right? If you get it to that point and you enjoy it, it'll be the same way that Heist goes, right? Like, you'll just be someone who runs in, gets a bunch of free currency, and runs out, and it's fine, yeah? Pretty cheap barrier to entry. You just have to buy the coins, and that's it. And they're super duper cheap, because most people don't enjoy farming it. You know? But here's the thing. With Heist, if you were playing a normal build, right, you can relatively straightforward get to the highest tiers of Heist and still perform relatively well, right? With Trial of the Ancestors, it is an actual nightmare, not fun experience to play a normal build at the super high levels, right? That's the problem, I feel. Like, with something like Heist, you can still do it. But with not a particular build for that mechanic, you're gonna be feeling the pain. I kind of want Primal Spirit. To be honest with you. All right.
Quite sure.
Best thing about Sanctum is you actually need a decent build for it. Yeah, sure, that's fine, right? Like, I think, you know, using an actual build for it is pretty good. Like, it's a specialized build, but it's still a build, right? So I don't know. Maybe comparable to doing Blighted Mass, but at the highest tier ones. Not even really that. There's like some level of strategy and active gameplay when it comes to Blight, right? Like, sure, it's not the most interactive mechanic after a bit, but like, you know, I mean, I liked Blight because I like tower defense type stuff. And I think this is the fastest I've killed this guy with a character with leveling gear. The funny thing about leveling gear most of the time is that very early on, you're almost like less effective. Because you're like not worried about buying all of the proper gems and doing all of the proper things. You just toss on some gear and you just start left clicking through the campaign, right? They should balance those omens you put on the field. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that they could do, to be honest with you. Like, there's a ton that they could do. Realistically, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. What's up, PoE Hunger? How's it going, gamer? Omen of Revenge is busted, by the way. Yeah, I mean, for sure. The omens are good. Like, most of the rewards from Trial of the Ancestor are awesome. I really enjoy them. I'm like... Every time I touch my microphone, I'm like, did it turn off? Is it still here? So yeah, I mean, like, most of the rewards from Trial of the Ancestors are really good. Like, I like most of the rewards. They're pretty cool. I just dislike most of the mechanic itself. Reservation efficiency tattoos exploded in price. I'm not surprised. They're already hard to get.
So must the huntress.
Buying tattoos in general is just miserable. Yeah, Rockiata's dance is pretty good. It's at least cheaper than It's at least cheaper than what's it called? A Void Forge. But yeah, tattoos in general are pretty miserable to buy, right? Basically everything but the tattoos themselves and the omens themselves, like, is pretty bad, but using them, the tattoos, once you get them, are pretty cool. Tattoos are pretty cool. I hope that they go core in a way that is a little bit easier to interact with. I think one problem with it comes down to that it's not a league mechanic that is a boosted presence in the league, right? Yo, Zachriel, thank you for the prime. Appreciate you, gamer. Make sure to put ducks in the chat. The thing about it is that Trial of the Ancestors isn't like a boosted league mechanic like most league mechanics are. Because, for example, if you have like an in-map league mechanic, right? You see one every map. It's always there, right? Every single time, no matter what. So that's pretty cool, right? You get to use it a lot. It means that the access to the currency, access to whatever stuff from the league mechanic is plentiful, yeah? Right now, I think that access to the league mechanic would be the same that it would be in a second or third league of the league mechanic, right? I was thinking of an SSF run later this league, but you just made me realize that I hate totem mechanic and I want tattoos. Unlucky, dude. Very unlucky. But yeah, it's like we're getting similar access to it now that we'll have in like a second or third league. So I think this is just kind of how tattoos are gonna be availability wise, just in general, right? So yeah, bring back ultimatum and put tattoos as a reward. GGG seems, oh god, am I dead? Okay. GGG seems very hesitant to add currency to the base game. Like, I definitely don't think tattoos will make it in as just like a base currency that'll be added to random stuff, most likely. Like, maybe you'll be able to get it in other places, but I think it's going to be mainly from trial.
I'm not up to that.
Because it's like, how many places can you get cluster jewels right now? It's not that many, you know? Like, there's not that many locations you can reasonably get cluster jewels at the moment. I think it'll be somewhat similar to that. Man, we're just never gonna get ultimatum back, are we? we're just never gonna get that mechanic back. We've got the Trial Master. He's like impossible to fight. You'll never just randomly be able to fight that boss. You have to go out of your way to fight him every single time. All quality gems are still only heist. Yeah, and div cards essentially is it. Well, I think PoE is fun because of the fuckery, right? I think it's fun because of all of that complexity and different things that you can do. So I think that tattoos are like an easy shoe-in as a main feature of the game, right? Like, it's obviously something that they've had an idea of that they've wanted to do for a while. Because what I think GGG does well is in giving you options for things, right? Giving you ways to customize the build and the experience and to have your expression of skill displayed that way. I think that's something that GGG has always done really, really well. And this is just another one of those kinds of things, right? Realistically, isn't it super not fun to make a build and just take passive points for like 4 levels or something?
My
right?
mana is gone.
Like, isn't it just not fun most of the time to do that? So it's like, it makes sense that they would want to do something to make the whole experience of just taking, you know, nodes that maybe don't have any other purpose and being able to make it purposeful. It seems like that would make sense to me. Well, the thing about it is that I think that that's fine, typing hazard, right? Like, I think that it's fine that people do those kinds of things and min-max the mechanic. The difference, like I said before, between Trial of the Ancestors and Heist is you can still do the absolute pinnacle, most difficult heist content with a normal build, right? Trial of the Ancestors, it is the most miserable slog imaginable to do the most difficult content in it with a normal build. And the path to going back to less difficult content is an absolute miserable one, right? Like, it's an absolutely miserable one. In Heist, if you wanted to just, I don't know, run some random low-level contracts on your character for some reason, whatever that might be, you could. In Trial of the Ancestors, do you want to just go in and lose 40 times before you're able to, like, handle the content again, and then have to do that again every once in a while to be able to handle the content without it being miserable? Yo, what's up, Matt? How's it going, gamer? Because, like, with Trial of the Ancestors, once you get up to a certain rating, it's like, if you could just sit at 2K in Toda and farm it, it would be better. I think, here's my take, okay? If they put in some kind of prestige system into Trial of the Ancestors, I think it would just immediately make it better. I think that would make it a lot better. It could be the most meaningless things, right? Like,
Luxury and cruelty go hand in hand.
it could be like the most meaningless things, like you channel totems 1% faster, and if you're at like 2000 rating, you get like 5 points or something, right? And then you go back to, like, I don't know, what's a reasonable scaling? 500 or something, right? So you just go back to a reasonable scaling, you restart, and you can restart whenever you want, back to like 500 scaling or something, right? So you just be able to go back, you get a couple of points that just do something, whatever that might be, and then that would fix a lot of the issues. Just cap the level. I think they did cap the level at 2000. You know, not another passive tree. Adding additional passive trees to the game is the most PoE thing that you can do. Okay, give me more passive trees. Why don't we just have 6 of them, dude? Come on. Might as well at this point, dude. We already have like 3 or 4. Just give me more, dude. More passive trees, the better. Literally, the passive tree is the video game, okay? That's the game. Do I want to go this way first? I guess I can. It's not ideal. You ready for the star of the show, Plague Bearer? Yeah, when we get Plague Bearer, things become much less painful for leveling. Not that this is like painful or anything. It's not painful. I do need to change my weapon though, to be honest with you. I should get a claw, and probably I'm 14, so a couple more levels and I can get some actual passive, like actual support gems. Sentinels were cool. Obviously recombinators were too strong though. I think everyone in their heart of hearts agrees that recombinators were just far too strong, for sure. But they were definitely cool. Can finally hear the game when I play. Nice, dude. Happy for you, gamer. Being able to hear the game? Pretty good, dude. Yo, D's nuts. D's 12, though. Thank you for the sub, for the prime. Appreciate you, gamer. Let's see. Herald of Agony, that's good. Got him. You price book. Yes. Don't you worry, Orlando. I will absolutely price fix the replica Dragon Fang's flight, because levels will be so good for splitting steel. Surely. Bring back recombinators but nerfed? They'll probably do that eventually. Weapon. All I have is Touch of Anguish, dude. I had a Gore Drill. Is mine better than yours? 9 to 31. Yo, mine's better, dude. Yo, mine's better. It does 1 more top-end damage. Unlucky. Unlucky, dude. All right, we gotta quality this too. I need to just make a weapon, right? Can I get something better than this pretty easily? Probably. I could just make a claw. Yeah, Groost. Surely you have a claw, right? All right, we got claws. Owl. Shark tooth claw. Probably just want the owl or the nailed fist. No, it's the owl. Owl.
Travel far.
Delete it. All right. Goodbye. Travel far. Okay. Just give me fizz damage, thank you. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna regal that one. I'm gonna exalt that one, dude. Damn, it got nothing good. Okay, dude. Listen, I got a little hype there, chat. All right, I got a little hype there, chat. Forgive me. I didn't mean it. Yo, I gotta say, when you have a claw, this ability looks so much better. I can actually see it, dude. It was real worthy. It wasn't exalt worthy. Well, let's be real. Started leveling a ranger today. Got to Act 2 so far. Hopefully your journey is a long one, Exile. Hopefully you figure out plenty of ways to have fun. There's a lot to do in Path of Exile. Many things to do. Just try not to get overwhelmed. Take it slow. Figure it out. You'll get there, gamer. Really worth the, what, 4 levels for the unique? 34? No, that's quite a while still. I'm not smart enough to use it either. Kind of like the dagger one better, but I can see the claw one. I can actually see my ability now though, dude. So for loving it after taking a short break from my RF jug, ah, yes. Yeah, I think that while Righteous Fire is a good ability, I'm gonna be real with you, I just don't think it's very fun. Like I think it's cool. I think it's okay as like a lazy build. I just don't think it's very fun. It's okay. It's not a bad build. But yeah. If you must choose, what skill will you pick for Chieftain in this league? Pretty much anything that can do big ignites, dude. I kind of want to play like a big ignite Chieftain with the new 5% node. I think that'll be cool. Maybe I bring back Fireball Chieftain, actually. Big Ducks is accidentally going to show a tab full of dragonflights on stream. Funny you say that, but no. Don't you worry about that. That's for later in the league, gamer. Yeah, because I have wrist damage, so I need 0-button tank builds. That absolutely makes sense. 100% that makes sense. I'm spending way too much time in this inventory rolling. I need to just go. I don't have a lot of time today, regardless. I can only stream for a certain amount of time. Splitting steel, yo, let's go, dude. You got it. Congrats, dude. Just wait until I price fix it, okay? Easy. Surely it will be good. Surely plus the levels of an attack skill that we're not using for anything except its overlaps will be good. Need laser ideas to bring me out of my current ranger phase. Ranger good though. Ranger good. Yeah, RF is a symptom of minions being bad. True. That's actually very true. The thing about it, I understand it. Path of Exile is a super duper complicated and deep game that has so much complexity that you want to take control over as much of it as you can to like make it simpler. So you play a super simple build that doesn't require a lot of thought because you have to think about so many other things. Completely makes sense. Personal opinion is that Jug is objectively less fun than Inquisitor, and Explode makes all the difference for fun factor. Oh, for sure. I agree with you. What an objectively correct opinion there, gamer. Self-cast Mana Stack Divine Ire in SSF. Whew. You have set yourself up for a doozy.
Do some good for once.
Self-cast Mana Stack Divine Ire.
The worms.
Mana stack Divine Ire. Why mana stack out of curiosity? Why mana stack? Because unfortunately, mana stack is not really a super powerful, just base mechanic right now. Like, mana in general is not amazing. It's okay. Why do people think minions are bad? Because in comparison to their history, they are bad. If you didn't play previous levels of minions, like if you don't know the degeneracy that minions were capable of in previous time, then you may not understand it, but like it was actually insane. Like it was actually disgusting how powerful minions were. Like they were the most powerful thing in the game, period. There was nothing that beat them. You could play them at low gear levels and they were amazing. You could play them at high gear levels and they were amazing. You could play them at mirror tier gear levels and they were amazing, right? So
My mana is gone.
if you've never experienced that, then you probably, you know, wouldn't understand why minions were so popular for so long, right? Did Ubers with agnostic galvanic field element. Oh my god. Agnostic galvanic field. Whew. Dude, you were cooking. You were cooking, my guy. Show them this tweet? Yeah, true. That's the tweet. When it comes to minions, that's the tweet. The thing about it is that I would be fine with minions doing less damage. It's just, instead of them making minions do less damage, they just made them less fun to play. That's all it was, right? Like, they just made them significantly more annoying. And that's my whole gripe with the way that they've balanced minions. Is it's like, if you want them to do less damage, then make them do less damage. Why make them die constantly instead? Yeah, but like SRS isn't really minions. Yeah, it's like a spell that walks around. Yeah. I don't know. Like minions are typically like, in my opinion, minions are a permanent monster that is on your side that autonomously deals damage, right? Are you aware of Kay's cooking? What do you mean? Does she have a cooking channel or something? Is that what she's doing now that she's not making PoE content anymore? And now we know it's not PoE 2 prep. Well, I think maybe for a while it might have been. Right? Like, I think maybe for a while it might have been. But I think the problem is that now we'll have to see where they go with minions from here. Because if they continue to just pointlessly nerf minions, I probably don't swap to this yet. If they continuously just like pointlessly nerf minions at this point, then they just have a vendetta against minions. But if from here on out they slowly like reintroduce some stuff, maybe I'll feel less bad about minions. Because the thing that I've always wanted for minions, okay? The thing I've always wanted for minions is I've always just wanted specters to be able to just be summoned whenever, right? That's what I've always wanted. Like, I know that they're doing it in PoE 2 where you're like using, like, they called it like a Pokeball and you just throw it at the specter and then you have that specter as a gem. That's a good way to go about it, in my opinion. But, I mean, in the meantime, can we get like a specter bank built into the character or something? Let's slow down by Yellow Mouse. What skill would you guys suggest for a nice 108% lightning damage T1 spell crit wand? I mean, the thing about it is, like, if you're playing SSF, I can see building around, like, just finding, like, a random good wand. But in general, I feel these days, like, There's not really a ton of lightning skills that I'm just like, man, this skill carries. Lightning Conduit was good. They nerfed it.
This one is captured. I will take it.
Spark, essentially, is like the one lightning skill that is relatively good right now, but it requires an insane amount of gear. Ball lightning is just not that good anymore, unfortunately. They've just screwed it over too much. Where can be league started? Yeah, it can. I guess it depends on if you're in SSF or not. Hey, what's up, Simple? We're doing something. We're doing something, dude. As for what that something's gonna be, Crackling Lance unironically might be the best. Yeah, Crackling Lance just suffers from a build feeling bad to play. Like, that's actually the reason that skill kind of just feels bad most of the time. Absolution is kind of a lightning skill, true.
What do you want?
Is it time to go Crackling Lance Ignite, boys?
Going?
That's the play, right? Going? Do I have any other rings yet? No rings. I can use that eventually. I need to buy a Thief's Torment for later. Let's get some real support gems now. So Vicious Proj is good.
I, a beast, stay true to you.
Spell totems are just kind of bad right now. That's the problem. You just log out and log back in. I don't have portal scrolls. So I kind of am forced to. I did Vicious Proj. Probably don't want to use Deadly Ailments yet. That probably doesn't make sense. Is Sadism good? Like, I feel like Sadism just isn't that good. Because, like, dealing damage faster doesn't necessarily mean more damage with poison, right? What about Ball Lightning Inquisitor Minor? Ball Lightning just doesn't have an effectiveness built into it anymore. Alright, we take Viper Strike out. I'm not using this anymore. I guess I can put Void Manipulation in there. Faster attacks is fine. Do you use faster attacks and momentum for now? Overlash has chain. Is that enough? Now I'm mad I gave you stack of 40 portals. Listen, okay? I had portal scrolls, okay? I just haven't grabbed them yet, alright? Oh wait, why did I grab 2? Oops. Alright, alright, let's just keep going, doesn't matter. Yeah, I could grab LMP. Yeah, it's probably fine. Probably do it instead of momentum. Momentum bad. Unlucky. Are you so low on scrolls? Because I use them. You just buy more, dude. You just go to the vendor and you just buy them. Yeah, the problem with LMP is I'm just not gonna do any damage. Like, Cobra Lash already hits so weak. Like, look at that. I'm like barely hitting them now. Give you a stack with a Claw and Dagger. Oh, I didn't even notice. Yeah, look at this. It's like it's so little damage when I use LMP. It's still low damage regardless. Cobra Lash, dude. Feels bad, man. What do I even do? I need a better weapon, probably. I need damage nodes, probably. Let's go up here and grab this. LMP Malice doesn't... Yeah, but most of my damage is hit right now. Like the vast majority of my damage is just the hit right now. What's your chance to poison? Not enough. Actually, I think it's okay. I think Cobra Lash has a decent chance to poison, right? So 20%, and then 40, so it's like 60. It's okay. Listen, this is a leveling stream. I'm trolling, okay? Let's be real. I always put mine in the top left. It's just what I'm used to. But I mean, it's not super weird, right? You have 100%? Do I? What else am I getting it from? Where else am I getting poison chance? 40% chance to poison. 20% chance with Herald of Agony. There should be 60, right? 40 from chance to poison support. Oh, yeah, I forgot I have chance to poison support. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, I forgot I have that. So yeah, we're at 100. Easy. My poison just deals no damage right now. Let's see. Does it deal damage? It literally does almost nothing. Feels good, man. Does almost nothing. Feels good, man. Man, I sure do love these layouts. Very fun and enjoyable layouts. We're going to be doing returning projectiles because the like minus damage from returning projectiles isn't going to affect dots. Nemus, kind of whatever. Ming's Heart. Yeah, we'll be using Ming's Heart, but much later on. We'll be using Ming's Heart later on, yeah. What is this layout, dude? Is it in here somewhere? What is this, man? Is it like one of these little middle pathways? Yeah, it's here. It's so strange, dude. I mean, we could play Poisonous Concoction. I don't know why they had to nerf it so hard. It's not like it was that crazy, was it?
Looks like this land and I are coming to an
Like, you can still get plenty of charges, but yeah, like I had to go like all the way around in a weird circle there. Very strange. What auras should I even get? I could do Malevolence, but I can't get that yet. What else? What else? Probably just Vitality or something. Life regen's pretty good on evasion builds if you can get it. Can have everyone hitting maps in 2 hours? That would be illegal, right? Ah, yes, more terrible map layouts. Let's go. Look at this, dude. That's some chef kiss layout, dude. That's some chef kiss layout, dude. Love it. Getting all the good layouts right now. All the greatest layouts. What is this? What is this layout, dude? This is the most cancerous layout I've ever seen of this zone. What's your accuracy? Probably not enough. This is like the most cancerous layout that I've ever seen of this. I'm gonna follow the left wall. Yeah, left wall seems safer right now, dude. What a layout. Need to lay out less than ducks. This is a known layout. Yeah, and people who spend their time learning every single layout of every single zone, I don't know, probably make poor life decisions. Couldn't be me. Hey, what's up, April? Where's your whirling blades? I got dash, dude. That's good enough. I hate whirling blades, man. It's such a feel bad skill. Whirling blades has this like weird thing with the distance that it travels, and you have to like not use it at full distance or it's worse. Like, I don't know. It just feels so bad, man.
Exile, you are a welcome omen.
It feels so bad, man.
Up you go, little beast. Away.
Yeah, let's see. Do I even go chaos damage over time multiplier right now? Probably. I need to start scaling fizz damage. Yeah, and then we can just head this way and grab like that and stuff. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, it's fine. Huh? Thought it helps Heller. Alright, let's see.
You should. I am sure.
I am so sorry, my friend.
Nothing.
Alright, it's been like 5 minutes. We need a new weapon. Right? Level 22? I can't use that yet, dude.
Going.
Level 22? Come on, man. I'm only level 21. Yeah, we'll do shield charge, I think is probably good. We'll probably move around with shield charge.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Is most likely going to be the play. Later on, we'll be using a sword so we can use leap slam, dude. Oh. Leap slam's like my favorite movement skill most of the time. We'll either use leap slam to save a point, or we'll use shield charge. I'm blind. Where'd you have your leap slam bound to? Always to W. It's on my second bar. W is my movement skill. I just have W on my second bar because I don't really need to see my movement skill most of the time, right? Like, I'm fine with it just being invisible because most movement skills don't really have cooldowns, and, you know, you just press it. That's fine. I've almost ingrained the cooldown of movement skills into my brain most of the time. It's just like I kind of just know when I'm able to use certain movement skills. How does it work on your second bar? You just set up different binds for it. Like the bind for it is W, right? Like I have Shift Q, Shift W, F, mouse 5, and W. My main bar has D in that spot.
My mana is gone.
So like right now I have dash on D as well. It's just very ingrained into my mind that my movement skill is on W. D for dash. Yeah, it's just very ingrained into my mind that my movement skill always goes on W. That muscle memory, I don't think I can replace it, right? Yeah. If I have a secondary movement skill, like I have one that can't close gaps and another one that can close gaps, that will be on E. Can that skill be used at the end game? This one? Not really, honestly. Like, could you? Yeah, would it be good? Probably not. Seven-minute fight? That long, huh? Did I just stand still? Yo, you missed, dude. I wasn't moving. How you gonna miss me? I'm standing still and you've got a giant bulbous orb that you slammed into my face. How you gonna miss, brother?
I'm not up to that just yet.
Why do I have 4 max power charges? Oh, yeah. Keep forgetting that I have that ring on. Come on, hit me. Damn, it actually killed me. Rip. This bastard. I needed my endurance charges, dude. Needed my physical damage reduction. Alright, we won't troll anymore. Or will we? Yo, what is with these rocks, dude? You'll leave me alone, dude. Can he die while he's underground to poison? This is why friends don't let friends play Cobra Lash, dude. This skill actually does 0 damage, especially when you take 0 damage on the tree. Who would have thought? I don't have enough spell suppression. Obviously, I need more spell suppression at level 22. Alright, we need to make a new weapon. Need more spell suppression for the rocks, bro. Tor Oglasko. Come on. He didn't do his leap slam, man. That's why I like that Rogue Exile, because he just leap slams and he does the pirouette that the duelist does. Is running Determination and Grace? Only in my mind. Okay, unironically, when I was going for a drive to go and run last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I had the thought, I'm like, why don't we have a jealousy aura? And then I was trying to think to myself, like, what would the jealousy aura be? And I couldn't figure it out, Chad. Do you have any ideas for the jealousy aura? Because we've got envy, determination, like hatred, anger. Like, I feel like jealousy is a pretty strong emotion too. And jealousy and envy are different things, right? What would it be? Yo, Melon Biscuit, thank you for the prime as well. Appreciate you, gamer. Make sure to pet ducks in the chat. Envy and jealousy are basically saying, no, they are not. They are different things. One is worrying about other people taking something that is yours, and the other is wanting something that someone else has. They're very different things. Some bullshit link aura that no one uses. True, actually. True. Alright, time to take more travel nodes. Pog. I couldn't think of something that it would be. But yes, driving to go run was, the thing about it is that the only places to run very close to me are all pavement or asphalt, and that's bad for my knees and my shins and stuff if I want to run like multiple times a week. So I drove for like 5 minutes to go to a like little trail that I run on in the middle of the night. You know, it was pretty fun when I went to this trail the other night. Yo, Marolin, is that how you say your name? Marilyn? Is it Marilyn or Marolin? Because Marilyn spelled slightly different. Is this one of those like new age spellings of names? Like Ashley and you use like L-E-I-G-H? Is that what this is? Appreciate you though, gamer. Make sure to pet ducks in the chat. Anyways, jealousy, increase item rarity by 5 to 23%. Yo, that's actually perfect. That's actually perfect because, like, you're just wanting more stuff, right? Oh no, it would be better if that was envy though. It would be better if that was envy. They need to swap the names. The magic find aura should be envy, and then jealousy should be the chaos damage, because that would make so much more sense, right? Greed, not envy. Greed could be quantity, okay? Greed could be quantity, okay? I'm fine with that. You don't want your loot taken away from you? There you go, dude. Okay, that's how you spin it. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I go and I run at this like track in the middle of the night, right? But it's kind of like a forest loop around a lake, right? There's actually like 3 of those around here. Anyways, I go running it at nighttime, right? And it was like 1 or 2 a.m. the other day, and I went to go run, and I'm standing outside my car, and I'm very alone, right? There's no one out there at 1 o'clock in the morning besides my dumbass. And I'm standing out there, and all of a sudden I hear this hiss, right? Now, there's different levels of hissing, right? So, like, you can tell if it's like a bug hissing and it's just making like little sound, right? Or if it's like an actual full-on animal. And this was like a full-on animal hiss, okay? At first, I thought it was just like a cat or something, and I was like, you know, whatever, it is what it is. And I was sitting there, but it kept hissing. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, right? Like, I'm out in the boonies. And I'm in Florida, so there's no mountain lions here. I thought it might have been a panther, though, at first.
This is how the real
so
world
I'm
is.
sitting there, and I'm like, slight monka, because, like, you know, there's something in the bushes 10 feet away from me hissing at me at 1 o'clock in the morning, right? So I'm like a little worried. I'm kind of like, okay. But I'm like, whatever. It's sitting in a bush. It's hissing at me. Well, I don't think bears hiss. It is what it is, right?
Enough of this.
I start walking, like, because I want to warm up for my run, right? So I stretch a little bit, like dynamic stretching, and then I start walking. And the hiss follows me. At this point, I'm like, huh. That's not good. Why is the hiss following me? Because it would be one thing if they are trying to, like, defend something, but it followed me. And then I'm like, am I being stalked? Like, what's going on? This is very strange. So I literally walk back to my car, and I get in my car. I have this like big flashlight, right? It doubles as a weapon, like a blunt instrument to hit things with, as well as just like a fucking spotlight, right? So I get that, and I shine it because I'm looking for the eyes, right? Because nocturnal creatures tend to have like extremely shiny reflective eyes, right? Because they have to see in the dark. So I'm shining it looking for the eyes, and I don't see anything. And I'm like, huh, I don't see any eyes. That means it's probably not like a big cat or something, or like a bobcat, or a like a panther or something like that, right? Because we do have panthers around here, the Florida panther.
Bring me back something nice.
It was a zombie Jesus. And yeah, so I'm sitting there and I'm like, kind of weird. And I looked up, I'm like, what all kinds of animals could it actually just physically be, right? Like, what all could it be? And eventually I just decided that it was an opossum. So yeah, Shiny Nitro. Eventually I just decided that it was an opossum that was like defending their nest or their babies or something, was probably in that area. Because after I walked a certain distance away, it stopped following me. But yeah, up to that point around that little area, it was following me. And I think it was probably just an opossum trying to defend its nest or something, is what I would imagine, right? Maglite is my personal defense weapon. Yeah, I just have like a big giant fucking, what's it called? Flashlight. I don't know that it's Maglite, but similar, yes. Okay, we need better gems, right? Because now we get Plague Bearer. I can grab Malevolence. Malevolence. What else do I want? Probably support gems, right? Is there any good support gems yet? No, but soon. Yeah, there's a lot of room for new auras, for sure. Do you have a POV for this build? Not a good one. Not a good one at all. I have like a somewhat put together POV. I'll like briefly show it. 27 million DPS. I think it can easily get higher. I just haven't finished it yet. But we're not there yet on this POV. I made the decision a little bit ago to not share POVs until it's actually worthwhile. I just have made it like a conscious decision recently to just not share them until it's worthwhile. If you follow along, you can probably figure it out, but it's just not complete. And I don't really want people like randomly following this and just doing something fucking terrible. So yeah, all right, let's craft this weapon so we can replace it in 5 minutes. Give me the info I needed to understand the basics after close to 1,000 hours in. Yeah, I think that in general in this game, there's lots of people with really good information when it comes to PoE. However, I feel like just so many of them are not great at communicating that information. I know I've not always had the most... I don't even know how you'd describe it. Like, I'm not the best theory crafter when it comes to PoE, right? Like, I'm not gonna be... I'm not like Aru or someone like that, right? Like, I don't have that kind of time or brain or anything like that, right? Like, I can't really do that. But I do think that I'm relatively decent at explaining stuff. More so than most other content creators, right? So I feel like that's always been at least one of my strengths. Ingenuity. I guess it's not really ingenuity. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I don't know. I think I'm halfway decent at improving things, but a lot of the time I just don't, I don't know. I don't feel like making some weird new thing from scratch. Like, I've started to dabble in it a little bit more recently. Like, this build is basically just an amalgamation of all of the shit that I found when it came to how people are scaling poison builds and how poison attack builds work. But there's very few people who are doing sword or axe based poison builds. So it's a little tough to be like, I don't know, to like have a lot of the work, you know, figured out and just put the puzzle pieces together. There's not a lot of people doing that, it turns out. But yeah,
I'm not up to that
who would have thought?
yet.
But yeah, opossums are actually the only North American marsupial. Pneumatic dagger moment. Can't use splitting steel with a dagger.
There you go.
Yeah, opossums are actually like the only North American marsupial. And I didn't put on the correct weapon. And yeah, they are actually like the #1 eater of ticks in the United States. They don't attack humans. They don't carry any kinds of diseases. They're just kind of good little lads that look fucking insane. You guys want to see what an opossum looks like? So this is what an opossum looks like. Why can't you guys see it? Oh, there it is. This is what an opossum looks like. So they got big fucking sharp teeth. They kind of look like a rodent, but they're not really a rodent. But they got these big crazy looking teeth, and when they hiss, they do this. They're like, their mouth opens up super wide and they hiss really like loud and stuff. But this is what they look like, right? They can, yeah, they can make some weird noises for sure. But yeah, they don't attack humans. They're North America's only marsupial. Yeah, I think they're in plenty of other places, but they're the only like marsupial here, and they eat a lot of ticks, so that's good. Only problem with them is that they tend to have a penchant for getting into weird spots like under or inside of your house and just living there, and they make lots of weird noises. So yeah, ticks. Yeah, like one of their main diet is ticks, and ticks are fucking terrible. Horrible blood-sucking, disease-carrying creatures. Yeah. Smell funny? I don't know what they smell like, dude. Never smelled a possum before. They also have an incredibly short lifespan for a mammal their size. Yeah, they probably have like a super duper fast beating heart or something. I mean, technically raccoons can kind of be pets. It's not a good idea, but there's plenty of people that do it. They smell like trash. Wonder why. What do they taste like? Fuck if I know, dude. I know what gator tastes like. Unremarkable, by the way. But I don't know what opossums taste like. I probably wouldn't eat one. They're not invasive. They do good things. They're not like overpopulated or anything like that, so. Gator's okay. It's okay. It's nothing like super special, but yeah. It's okay. It's not like my favorite meat by any means. The problem with gator is that it's very temperamental in how you cook it a lot of the time. I'm honestly not a huge fan of like venison. Like deer just doesn't do it for me. Every time I've had it, I've just not really enjoyed it. I don't mind game meat, like I don't mind the gamey flavor, but most of the time when you're eating deer, it's like wild caught deer, and not every hunter is good enough to make the meat not taste like the animal was fucking terrified before it died. And I don't really like that flavor, like the wild flavor. So yeah, it's like a couple times in my life I've had deer from like a very, very good restaurant that got it from like a reputable source, and that's a little different. But yeah. I like boar. Have I had boar? I don't know if I've had boar. Cobra Lash. No, it's not making a comeback. I've had what's it called? Reindeer. Reindeer's pretty good. I was in Alaska for a while, and that was relatively common. Snowboarding possum. Interesting. Okay, Sheik. Goat is pretty decent. I think lamb is probably my favorite meat. Yo, what's up, Crack? How's it going, gamer? Yeah, we're gonna be playing Splitting Steel. For no other reason than I just want to play Splitting Steel. Like, I don't think this is probably the best use case for poison attacks at the moment, but I think it'll probably be decent. It allows me to play the Splitting Steel package and use some slightly unconventional stuff to get pretty decent damage. What's it like living in Alaska? Not fun, to be honest with you. I lived in the interior for a little bit, like close to a year or something. And it's not great, to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of interior Alaska. I was in Fairbanks. Are you going Nemus? It doesn't really make sense to go Nemus. If there wasn't a ring like Ming's that gave so much damage to a build like this, I would go Nemus to save like one link. But Ming's Heart just gives so much damage to a build like this, it's insane. Like 2 weeks ago, playing on standard, everyone was giving me tons of crafting mats to learn the game. Your videos really helped. Yeah, man. Glad it worked for you, gamer. Glad the video was able to help. Would Dawn the Crown cry happy tears? I don't know. Dawn hasn't seemed to really be in much of a Pee-wee mood for quite some time.
I'm not up to that.
I mean, I've just kind of liked steel skills. I've always found them kind of interesting. The big thing about steel skills in general is just the fact that, like, they are effective skills most of the time, and the playstyle is relatively interesting. He's moved the fuck on? Yeah. He played Diablo for a while. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's basically playing all of the, like, ARPG adjacent games to PoE. I keep forgetting that I have this ability. Holy fuck, Zulitz. What? It's a terrible day to have eyes. Holy shit. What the fuck, dude? What the hell, man? Are you Are you gonna play Titan's Quest 2 when it comes out? I don't know, maybe. You think this build is gonna be good? It'll be okay. I'll probably hit dot cap. It'll be a decent amount of gear, but I think I can hit dot cap relatively easily. I'll hit dot cap. I'll probably be somewhat tanky. We're gonna need poison on hit chance, but I need damage over time multiplier for now. That was a string of words that I would be happy never seeing again. Oh man. All right, what level does Thief's Torment require? $30, 26. I need a Thief's Torment. Thief in the night. Let's see. Making fun of my truck. Dude, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. That's some shit, bro. I'm sorry you went through that. I don't know what else to tell you. 35 and 55. Damn, bro. Do I just need to actually buy a perfect one just so that people will respond? No results found. Oh. 6,055 is probably too much. 20 chaos for a perfect one. Minimum quantity roll, though. Sure, I don't give a fuck about quantity. I know all those names except Esserus. I don't know who that is. You talking about Essero? Is that who you're talking about? I don't have 20 chaos. Shit. I have 19. All right, I'm gonna have to give him an exalt. Oof, this feels bad, man. There's an exalt, dude. Fuck. All right. Scamming again. Dude, I gave him an exalt, okay? I gave him an exalt, dude. That's worth, right? Surely. How do I keep not putting on the weapon? What the fuck? How does that keep not happening? How do I keep not putting the weapon back on? What the fuck, dude? Weird. Let's see. Total DPS 92. Physical DPS 42. Put a divine or several up for sale. That takes time and effort. True. Scam them out of one chaos orb. Only gave them an exalt as compensation. How dare I? Front page of Reddit, here I come. What are your thoughts on current state of Poison Blade Vortex Pathfinder? Probably good. The build's probably fine.
I've never felt further from what
You're gonna try to buy something in an hour and have no chaos? Yeah. Yeah, I already talked about it, Canadian. At the very start of stream, chat was already like, streamer opinion on drama. So yeah, you'll be Oh no, don't get me banned from TFT for self-scamming. Big Ducks, notorious BFBB guide making streamer, scammed himself. I think he deserves to be banned permanently. Yeah, I'm holding off on doing Poison Blade Vortex shenanigans until League Star testing. It is one of the builds that I want to do for League Star testing, but it's like League Star test build, you know? Alleged gamer, yes, sorry, not a true gamer. Being banned from TFT is not the worst thing in the world. I mean, I can think of worse things for sure, but it would kind of suck as someone who, you know, needs to like interact with TFT occasionally. That would suck. Listen, if I was price fixing stuff, I'd fit right in with the people at TFT. Come on, man. Those would be my homies. How's BV a league starter? Because it is using poison as a delivery system, and poison is typically extremely cheap to get going, especially on a spell these days. So you just use it as a delivery system. You could just go Exsanguinate instead, and that's probably going to be a more effective build. But Blade Vortex allows you to just press one button and then go run through a whole bunch of stuff and deal the damage. It's kind of just like a comfort sort of thing. You can also play Super Elemental BV Guardian. Yeah, I think there's some room for like some weird Guardian shenanigans with the triple elemental stuff. Triple BV Guardian is coming back, boys. TFT is the Forbidden Trove. It's basically like the actual high-end trading area that most people who are relatively proficient in PoE use. I guess I have Grace.
I'm not up to that just yet.
I need to grab a shield charge. Same way Poison Pathfinder is pretty fun, prefer it to BV. Yeah, for sure. I don't necessarily think that BV is just like better in any way. Exsanguinate is probably just better. But I like Blade Vortex, dude. I enjoy Blade Vortex. I don't have room for this. Alright, shield charge. 34. We're getting close, dude. I'm too dumb though.
Hail, Godslayer.
VDDD. The corpse skills are just so frustrating most of the time. They are just so frustrating most of the time. Okay, shield charge. A momentum. Using faster attacks there, but I'm not using momentum anymore. I'm not 31 yet. Yo, what the hell? A momentum. Faster attacks. That will be our new movement skill, because we're using a white goat hide buckler. The premier shield. Rue will go after you for stealing his Exsanguinate tech and using it with a worse skill. I'm pretty sure that what's-his-name made Poison Blade Vortex, right? Rue doesn't do that. That's not actually something that Rue does. If anything, Rue would probably just praise you for using the fucking correct shit. Right? Like, I don't think Rue gives a fuck about that kind of thing. Rue typically just, like, gives a shit about the people making bad builds. That's all he really cares about.
Oh, yes, Daddy. I need help. I think these are chatty girl streamers are messing with me. I think I'm gay. I might be gay. They keep calling me a dog. I need help.
Honey, what the fuck? Why are you just gonna come in here and change the vibe up like that? Huh? What the hell? 41 months though, thank you. But I'm gonna ignore everything you said in that sentence. Just changing the vibe completely. Og. I'm sorry, you're welcome. Wonder if you could copyright a PoE build. No, because GGG owns it. GGG owns it. Yeah, no, I actually think Rue would just be like, oh, he's using the correct tech, that's good. Because what's-his-name made a Poison Blade Vortex build, and bro, I've played Poison Blade Vortex since like 4 years ago? I don't know. I played it as an assassin though, I'd probably just play it as a Pathfinder. Yo, I hate this shit. Not the button I meant to press.
What is that?
Okay,
The
dexterity.
cockroach. I like a dash. Believe me, not a cockroach.
Didn't Tripolar make a career out of yoinking Rue tech? Yeah, true. How do you move that fast? Shield charge, faster attacks, and momentum. I don't have a POV for this yet, no. I do not have a POV for this yet. I have like one that I'm slowly piecing together, but it's by far not ready. I'll probably make significant changes between here and the next like 3 days. Because the thing about it with most POBs is you can kind of reason together most POBs, but until you actually play it,
God gave this world
you
to
can't
man.
really exactly know how it's gonna go, you know? Look at all this damage I'm doing, dude. Huge. For Gravy Jones. Look at the deeps. Unimaginable levels of damage. I'm showing him, dude. Look at me go. Look at me go. Get him. That was gonna be fun. I'll probably actually do damage by then. The problem is that the problem is that like Cobra Lash is just a bad ability, and I'm still using it. You see potential for volatility support and splitting steel. I haven't really messed around with that idea yet. Is volatility even like good for poison? I mean, maybe you could make some kind of use for it, but like, if you did Rislotha's coil or something, and volatility, and maybe some lucky shit, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like it's the way. I don't feel like it's the way for this. Like, there's not a good way to get lucky on this build, I don't think. I don't want to give up a helmet. I feel like it would be a, I think it would be a very, very different build. Like, you could do it for sure, but it'd be very different. Yeah, I mean, there's more to use volatility with, I feel, eventually, but for right now, it does really just feel like it's a lucky interaction thing. Can I ask why YouTube and not Twitch? What do you mean and not Twitch? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Yeah, we're doing okay damage, right? I think the best life stacking regen League starter is... I don't know if you could do the Firestorm build on League start. It's probably Armageddon brand or something. I'd imagine it's just the Armageddon brand that people played like a league or two ago. Probably that. Dota versus PoE. Obviously PoE wins every time, dude. I am going to do a gamble this league. I already have it in mind. If you're interested in assisting me with an end of league gamble, DM me on Discord. If you want to contribute help or funds towards it, I have an idea. Shout out to Rock. I have an idea how to burn a whole bunch of currency randomly. Element. I am Dota versus PoE. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? DM me on Discord if you're interested in doing a Gamba stuff later this league. Mandatory 30% tip baked in. True. What is this? Oh god. And you get, I don't know, it might not be a good idea to gamble stuff on stream right now. I think maybe we need to wait a little bit.
I'm not up to that just yet.
It might be slightly risque. Who knows? Maybe this is psyops trying to come for me, trying to get me as the next front page Reddit thread. My English is bad. Unfortunately, you're probably not understanding the memes that I'm saying right now, though. All right, let's see. What do you got? 12,000 and price of devotion. Okay, fine. What are you wanting me to do? What's the goal here? All right, what are you wanting? What's the goal here? How deep are we going? How far does the rabbit hole go? Is this like a nerf or nothing moment? Like, are we going for 7 regardless? I have 4 cards. Okay. I want 7. So it shows you have 3, so you want 7. Hello. This is a nice trade window we got here. It's a good trade window we got here. There we go. All right, so you've got 3 cards. 12,000 Vivid Crystallized Life Force and 3 Price of Devotions. So you're wanting 7. So realistically here, all right, confirm with me that you want me. He had 4 cards. Well, he says that he has 4, but he gave me 3. So confirm with me that you want me to just, so you say you have 4 cards, so you want me to hit all 3 at once and hopefully double them is what you're saying, right? That's what you're wanting. If 6, you are happy. What is it? Okay, so he has 4 total cards. He wants to gamble 3 and turn it into 6 is what he wants to do, right? That's what he wants to do right now. How much are these cards worth? These are 51 divine each. Damn, dude. So you're just fine with losing 150 divine? All right. 6 cards, please. This is a trap. I mean, the only thing that's a trap is that almost assuredly you lose your cards, right? Just 41 I sold mine. All right. Here we go. Good luck to you, gamer. I hope that this 50-50 ends up going well. Because either you win or you lose, right? Why'd you why'd you stash his 4th card? Yeah, true, dude. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed it. Oh, it went down to 2. All right, what do you want to do? It went down to 2. Where do you want to go from here? Do you want to go? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to go back up? We need to do like a, we need to do a quick lap for a second here. Confuse the hoarder crafting station. Because you lost 1 just now. Do you want me to just go for 6 here? Like, is that the goal? Because we've lost some. Go. Okay. Okay, we got 4. All right. So we've earned you 1 card so far. Do we do 2 again? What should we do? Should we do 2 again? 2 is probably what we want to do, right? Because then if we hit the double, then he has his full set. Right? Go 3 to 6. You're sure you want me to go 3 to 6? I think 2 to 4 is probably better. You sure you want 3 to 6? It's just gonna have you an extra card. And potentially you're going to lose a lot. 3, please? Okay. Nothing. Whew. There you go, dude. Congrats, man. Congrats, dude. Enjoy, gamer. Enjoy your mage blood. Use expedition for currency farm. Thinking of a switch to blight since I can't keep up with the exotic coins. Please. I'm going to assume that you meant king. All right, congrats, dude. Yeah, I was worried for him too, dude. Oh, the juice, yes, the juice. Sorry, yeah, the juice. Here. Take your juice. Take your juice. Scammed him, dude, true. You want the juice, yeah, true, dude. Take your juice, dude. This is like 2 divines with a fucking juice at this point, man. Alright. Enjoy your mage blood, dude. Congrats. Too late, you're already on Reddit. Yep, true. Got me. Enjoy your mage blood, man. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. Yeah, make sure to link us the mage blood so we can see it after you get it. We can see how terrible the implicits are. I hope they're good, dude, but like that's some pretty bonkers luck, my guy. Listen, I was prepared to use my own juice, okay? I was ready for it. Like if we ran out, I was just gonna go into my own juice. I don't give a fuck, dude. Gambling is too much fun. Especially when you can gamble with other people's currency. I might as well contribute to them losing money anyways, right? Yeah, congrats, man. You get to use a corrupted version of the fun belt. Yeah, dude. I mean, like,
It's selfishness that slaughters hope.
It doesn't matter if it's
slaughters hope. Damn
why are you saying that so loud, Piety? The hell? It doesn't matter if it's someone else's or my own. I still get like the same amount nervous for other people, right? Like honestly, I get more nervous for other people, right? Because like I want them to get their fucking mage blood, right? And it's just like I feel so bad if my streamer RNG doesn't come through for him, you know? Feels fucking terrible. All right.
Why are you still standing?
Why don't do anything I would.
All right, where do we go from here? Dummy boy. She's already banned. Ali is already banned, and yeah, she's already been permabanned. At 860 stack decks, Corey thinks I should hold and open at 1k. No, she isn't. She's blacklisted. They even made a post about it. Look at TFT, they gave it back. Huh? Wait, what? Allie has returned the card she stole from people. We will not be removing her off the blacklist at this time due to her actions and manipulations. Yeah, no, she's still blacklisted. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. This has nothing to do with Path of Exile. She can play Path of Exile. The GG isn't, like, saying anything here. She's banned from TFT. It's no longer perma, though. They haven't said that it's not perma. Yeah, GG endorses this dumb shit, dude.
You've given me so much. What can I do for you, Rayclast?
My work made us phase out that term like 2 years ago. Gamers don't give a fuck, dude. They'll use whatever they want. Classic. Oh. Why am I doing this trial? What the fuck? Why am I here? What am I doing? Muscle memory kicking in, bro. Listen, gambling is bad, okay? The only thing that we can gamble with is fake PoE currency, but real gambling with real money, badge. Loot boxes, worst invention known to mankind. Thankfully, I get mine for free, though.
Why do we insist on building mountains? Why not just go and climb them?
I have no idea how GGG thinks about their action within the community. They probably think about whether or not it affects them as a company is probably one of the first things they think about. And then abiding by whatever laws that they have to abide by when it comes to New Zealand stuff. That's what I would imagine, at least. GGG doesn't have to do anything, right? They only do the stuff that they feel like. I think the reason that Rue got banned was because of that title that he had in his stream. Because the thing about it is that when you're a PoE streamer, right, you are essentially kind of an ambassador for the community and such and for the game itself, yeah? And GGG does put those streamers on the front page of their website. And the thing about the PoE community is it's relatively unique in that it's mostly an older audience and they are like very, very diehard. There's very few casuals that play PoE, right? And on top of that, yes, New Zealand has like very super duper strict laws when it comes to certain things like that, right? So there are certain things that they need to abide by to keep the government happy. So yeah. I'm not surprised that they did that. The reasoning is whatever. I'm not surprised that they went through with it when it came to the Rue ban. Oh, where am I? Where's the Mage Blood link? Dude's probably just like sitting there trying to calm his nerves. I mean, Path of Math obviously went too far, and it wasn't the first time that he had problems with that kind of thing. Yeah, he obviously went too far there. Permaban? I don't know. I'm just still thinking. Open or sell? Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Like, I understand because it's the corrupted one. I get the feeling on it, right? Corrupted one could be bad. So, I mean, it's what, 350 divine or whatever it is? So corrupted one could have bad implicits and it could just not be a 4 flask one, right? So yeah. I understand if you sell. No tainted divine? No. I don't think there's a way to change like the rolls on a unique that's corrupted. It's Gamball all the way down, my guy. It's Gamball all the way down. Oh, we're 30. Okay. Oh, I don't have enough stats anymore? Fuck, what don't I have enough stats for? Malevolence? I'm too dumb? I'm too stupid, dude. I don't have my auras anymore. Come on, just die, please. How do I get intelligence right now? I take a 30 int node. One more intelligence required. Alright, so let's do implicits on this. Can go to, oh, it only goes to 10. Right. Okay. I'll just take a 30 int node, should be fine. Okay. I need a decent amount more poison chance. With Mortem Morsu, I can't. I need a sword or an axe to be able to go splitting steel. Yeah, for sure, man. Either way, congrats on your card.
To tempt and try the will
Whether or
of
not
man.
you turn it in or not. Glad it worked out for you, gamer. Always happy to see people get some big money.
Submit, heretic!
Where's the enemy? Oh, there you are. Yeah, green life, but the thing about it is what if it's like a good double implicit mage blood, right? Like what if the implicits are great and it's four flasks? Then what is it worth? Probably less than a normal mage blood, right?
Have you ever seen the true face of God, exile? Die in awe!
Look at the deeps.
touch of God!
Do I die? Like no. Yeah, I fail 50/50s all the time too, dude. Don't worry. I don't think he's gonna turn it in. It's probably not worth the gambit to turn it in. He already gambit the cards, but now he's like questioning whether or not to turn it in because it's corrupted, right? So it could just be terrible.
The touch of God!
It's very possible that it's just terrible.
Die in awe! The touch of God!
Woo! We survived, dude.
This world is an illusion, exile.
Alright. I don't need leech anymore actually, so we need to go for more damage. Need to go for more damage. Oh, what's my accuracy? I probably am not hitting every time. Oh, I am hitting every time. Let's see. Probably go down towards the poison stuff. God touched me and I didn't like it. The longest fight. At least we're like mostly safe because of Thief's Torment, right boys? Ew. I remember when this fight used to be scary. Like, I remember back in the day when everyone played hardcore, right? Because, like, everyone played hardcore back in the day, yeah? Everyone did. It's just where the entire community was. So you played hardcore, and when there used to be 3 difficulties, it was actually pretty dangerous to fight third Dominus, right? Because realistically, that fight was pretty tough back then. You could die very easily. Take care, Shiny. What about when there were 4 difficulties? Vol Oversoul was the boss then, so... That was back when Ruthless was the final difficulty, unironically. So close to my dream, not gambling, by the way. Surely. Oh. Best Sanctum runner with a 100 div budget? Honestly, that's a question for Edvin. On the Discord. But yeah, I was gonna say probably Shockwave Totem. Ruthless. What'd you get? How good is it? Make a storm run higher with less than 20 to the cruises in Sanctum? That'd be pretty good. Blade Storm. Yikes. Unfortunate gamer. Blade Storm is a very, very unfortunate result for that. We really need to do some more damage, dude. Really need to do some more damage. Cobra Lash is just not cutting it. This ability kinda eh. Yeah, they've pretty much gutted spell totems. Unfortunately. Overlash is the best ability in the game? I think not. I think that my minion might be doing more damage than I do. Like, I think my Herald of Agony unlinked might be doing more damage than I do. Yeah, you saw when it did its little, like, spam of abilities there? You saw how when it did that, it, like, the boss actually started taking some damage?
See ya.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Ooh. Yeah. The suffering. Are you leveling his Cobra Lash again? I don't know. Probably not worthwhile. But you know, it's a poison build. Just for fun. With how slow the leveling goes as a Cobra Lash, this might be a 2-stream campaign run. Withering Step help? Yeah, probably. I'm 32, so I think I can swap out some support gems as well.
Feels like something stirring in its sleep.
Well, thankfully we move quickly, right, boys? That's all that matters at the end of the day.
My gift. From one fighting woman to another, dear.
Ugh. Splitting steel with poison chance is probably already better. I mean, with returning projectiles, it might be. The problem is I don't think I have enough poison chance unless I use the chance to poison gem and get a lot more poison. But it unironically might be. We might just do it at like 38, I think is when you get mark on hit, right? Because I'll want mark on hit for sure. Get a divergent Hoag. Oh yeah. So if I use chance to poison, I'll have 40. 60 with Hoag, I need to get 40 from the tree. Which I have 15. I could get 10 more here. That's 25. 30, 40. Yeah, I could have it. That would be actually pretty straightforward to get to. Okay, yeah, when we get these nodes, we could probably just switch to splitting steel. Just say fuck it. Is splitting steel an attack? Yes. We're gonna use a real weird weapon. I'm gonna make like a hybrid fizz chaos weapon. Okay. That it is. Yo, what the hell, dude? They're blocking. Get out of here. Hopefully I'll have enough impale chance. Splitting steel has 40 base. I'll probably end up using Dread Banner for evasion. Dread Banner is pretty good for evasion. Even use it with generosity, that'd probably be fine. But then I wouldn't get the impale chance from it. Let's use a Dendrobait. Dendrobait's probably good early on, for sure. Be dual wielding, probably use a sword and a shield. Doesn't it have 60 base? Oh, splitting still might have 60 base. Yeah, 60 base would be plenty. I can never remember what the percentages are in each of the abilities. I think lancing is 20, splitting might be 60, yeah, and then shattering is 40, right? I think that's how it goes. Sword and a squire. I don't know about that one. Why do you need impale anyways? Because I need to rip out the shards. I have to have some impale. I'm curious. I've never tested this, but I'm wondering if my Call to Steel will poison. Not that many builds are using it, Kosik. It's not required for the build to like work, but I'm curious if it will. It probably won't, but how's his reflected damage? So no, yeah. Reflected damage should be able to poison, dude. Come on, GGG. Yo, I just died to Barcool. What the fuck? I should just delete this character right now. How did he actually kill me? Did I just get unlucky with dodges or whatever? I've never even seen him do damage before. You can have a base chance to poison in the character stats screen. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Okay.
Yet Barcool and his stinking flock were simply an audition. Let us see. Welcome to the grand arena of Theopolis. It is here that I first laid eyes on my...
Is there some rare magic pack they're adding to it? What do you mean? Bar cool? Maybe. Potentially. How did that kill you? Yeah, I don't know. I probably just got really super unlucky with a bunch of hits all at once. Is what I would assume. Oh god, that scream, dude. I'm dying to bleed. How did I get bled again? What? You see that? The bleed like just reapplied itself and I don't think anything was hitting me.
The way you fight reminds me of how it feels to be possessed with the idea of victory. Is your passion enough to claim a crown? Let's see.
What happened there? You see that, right? Does anything hit me? It doesn't look like it. Huh. That's super strange. Do I have something that's like making me bleed myself? I don't think so. Yeah, but the time on it went back up, Corey. It went to 1 and then the timer went back up to 2 without anything hitting me. Yeah, like the timer just went back up to 2. For some reason. I'm getting fucking stun locked. Probably server shit? Yeah, probably. Character's cursed? True, dude. Look at my deeps, dude. Look at my deeps. So many. Karn rip clip? What did he die to? Damn, how do you die this late in the league, bro? What happened? Highest damage bleed fell off and the second bleed had a high duration. Can you have multiple bleeds on you at the same time as a character? Maybe. Uber serious. Oof. If you want to link it, I'll look at it real quick. The deeps. Look at it go. Yeah, I know enemies can have multiple bleeds. I guess the player character can too. Yeah, that's probably it then. He stalled farming plus max res tattoos in Toda and never got it. Oof. That's rough, dude. That's rough, dude.
The only love you had, Doreso, was for your...
I wonder if we have enough if I go and grab
I am your path.
this. And this. I still need this poison chance, right? I think. 40, 60, 75, 80, 90, 100. Oh no, I have enough. Okay, so I have enough. I can go splitting steel now, right?
For some,
Do I get splitting steel?
I thought you were a fool.
I don't need divergent, I don't think. Do you sell splitting steel to me? You do. Alright, splitting steel instead of Cobra Lash. We need a sword now. I'm never gonna use Mortem Morsu. That's unfortunate, dude. Never gonna use it. Do I have a sword that I can use? I've got Starforge, dude. Easy. Just gotta craft one, I guess. Okay, we'll go to Act 4. Okay. Axes are better for leveling. I might need accuracy, and a sword will have accuracy, which will be good, right? I'm level 34. I'm also much closer to sword nodes that I could take that would actually do things for me. If I wanted damage nodes. Is that really the only sword? Just that one? It's the only one-hand sword? Oh, I can use a thrusting sword. Yeah, thrusting sword will be better. 1.6, probably this one.
You will be remembered.
You're 5 physical damage. Okay. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Okay, then we craft hybrid on it, right? Or added, either or, probably added, right? You do not have sufficient. I couldn't craft that one anyways, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I could craft that one anyways. Be too high a level. 41 to 84. Definitely a better weapon. Alright. I don't have mark on hit yet, but I can grab sniper's mark. Sniper's mark. At least grab it. Throw it on... I don't want to throw it on Q. Probably put it on D. Alright, how terrible is this going to be? What's my chance to impale? Or chance to impale? Chance to poison. 100% for main hand hits. Alright. Can I see Call of Steel? Chance to poison from main hand hits 60. If screen shake on? Absolutely not.
Bye-bye.
Alright, how terrible is this going to be?
This isn't the Karu that I know.
Oh, I need returning projectiles. Can I use... Is returning projectiles a 38 gem? Yeah, without returning projectiles, this, like, doesn't work how it's supposed to. I need some pierce as well. It's actually, it's actually better than Cobra Lash still, though. Oh, that's funny, dude. It's still better than Cobra Lash. Alright, we have the Karn clip. Let's see how bullshit his death was. It was probably fucking horrible, terrible. Alright. How bullshit does the death end up being? It's Syrah, so it has to be complete bullshit, right? Oh no.
What? Why?
Wait, what happened? He went to tank the meteor.
What?
So he has fortify, he has rage, he has 4 charges. He's got his shield up.
What? What?
Did he have flask up? Yeah, he had flask up.
What?
That's super unfortunate. He had the flask up, it seemed. I don't know, can that ability crit? Cirrus. Can it crit? I don't know. One flask off? Yeah, but it was like a chaos resist flask, right? I guess we gotta go to PoEDB. Cirrus. We go to this one. I don't know which one it is here. Well, 85. All right, so this isn't him. This is the apparition. That's the apparition detached. That's the apparition detached. That's the throne. Is it this one? Might be this one. Yeah, okay, it's this one, I think. Orion Circle Maze Blast. It does have some physical damage converted to chaos. 5% crit chance? Imagine, dude. It does have some physical damage converted to chaos, but imagine it was just a crit. It does have 5% crit. Yeah, I don't know. For me, if I was in fucking hardcore, I would not feel safe. I would not feel safe doing that, right? Tanked everything in standard after. Did he do it 100 times in a row though? Like, because if it crit on that 5%, because I think he had time to run out, right? If it crit on that 5%, it's super unlikely, but it can happen, you know? Right, I can't get returning projectiles yet, and I can't get Pierce. I can get Pierce. I don't need LMP anymore. LMP doesn't make sense, so I probably just grab Pierce. Chance to bleed also doesn't make a ton of sense. But yeah, it probably was just crit, but yeah, I feel like he had time to get out. If you have movement speed, your build can get out of that, and it looked like he was moving relatively fast, right? I don't know. I mean, I get that, like, you can set it up to where it shouldn't kill you, but if it does have that 5% crit, super unfortunate, but I mean...
Stay sharp out there.
What little help I can offer.
You know? You really not get Pierce? Get another shield? I like my shield, dude. What's wrong with my shield, bro? It's got movement speed. That's all I need, brother. That's all I need, dude. Any chance he was crit immune? Can you be crit immune? Maybe. I'm not sure. I know you can take a lot less damage from crits, but I don't know how easy it is to become like 100% crit immune without specific stuff. Can I have crits deal no extra damage? Yeah, I guess it just depends on if it was procced or not then, right? Yeah, it was one of the two. It was either a crit or that chaos flask running out. Because it does do some portion of chaos damage. But you would think Karn would know that for sure.
I put you out of your misery.
So yeah, I don't know. I think getting like crit steal no extra damage is actually relatively tough. I don't think it's just something you can very super easily just toss on your build. I don't know, we're like 35. I'm going super slow, to be honest with you. This is probably the slowest I've leveled in a while. We've spent a lot of time today just doing whatever. What was that sound? I heard like a weird glass breaking sound. Oh yeah, Brass Dome. Did he have Brass Dome and SSF though? I'm pretty sure he's SSF, right? Yeah, we need returning projectiles pretty bad. Ignite Spark build. It just doesn't make a ton of sense because Spark is typically repeated hits and Ignites are not great, especially Spell Ignite is not great with repeated hits. So you're wanting one big hit for Ignite, right? Spark does not do one big hit, it does many small hits. Yo, the opossum is coming for me, dude. Wonka? I'm trying to see if I can poison with it. Yeah, without returning projectiles, my single target's gonna be terrible. How expensive is the Firestorm build now? About the same. Pretty much all of the gear is craftable. The amulet wasn't, but you don't even need to use the amulet. Petition to go back to Cobra Lash, it looked cooler. Damn, dude. How are you just gonna disrespect Splitting Steel like that, man? Feels bad. Or Splitting Steel, crying in the corner, dude. Crying in the corner. Alright, so we need to buy returning projectiles. We can slot it in instead of I'm not sure what. Probably slot it in instead of Chance to Bleed. Because that doesn't make a ton of sense to you using at this point. That's on a viable blood magic build? Yeah, right. Was pretty interesting.
So this is what life inside.
Anything I'll vote for Lancing Steel, at least for single target? Lancing Steel in this particular build, I think would just be worse. Splitting Steel is still going to be better. The whole idea is we're using returning projectiles to make all of the Splitting Steel projectiles overlap. And with Mark Effect, we'll be able to get like 15 to 16 projectiles overlapping with this build. I didn't see it poison there. I'm not sure on the specifics of Spark and like what's good and what's not for it. Wrathpith is 30C now. Unusable, dude. Unlucky. I need some life, probably. What's my hit chance looking like? Still 100. Yeah, it's not looking like It's not looking like the reflected damage poisons, which I'm not surprised about. But I was hoping maybe it would be a happy accident. Accuracy does feel bad, I do agree. Trying to get my EA champ bow, but I was wondering if trying to get higher elemental damage with attack of a greater chance for a higher percent with deafening versus shrieking essences. Essences all have the same chance to roll other mods. The higher tier ones are just more expensive and give you a better base mod for the essence. But yeah, they have there's no separate chance on any of the other mods, it's all the same. Damn, dude, getting trolled. Fake Corey. Both fake Corys. The only real Corey is Corey in the house. Need mark on hit as well.
You see what happens when you hunt dreams, Ranger.
No, I don't. Can you tell me? Ooh, that hurts. Damn, dude, why you one-shotting me? Willing to buy returning projectiles right now, dude. Please. I just need 2 more levels. Come on. Come on, dude, I just need 2 more levels.
You've just earned yourself some bigger prey, Huntress.
I think you get mark on hit at 38 too, right? Damn, Malachi's gonna be rough if I'm not 38.
Every crime against nature imaginable.
Thinking emoji. Well, yeah, single target's gonna be low with splitting still for sure until I get returning projectiles. So when we get returning projectiles going, it should be just like overlapping everywhere, right? Like the single target should theoretically get me killed instantly. It should theoretically go up a lot, right? How much life do I have? 744. That's pretty good, dude. I should probably be running Grace instead of Malevolence, but that's not fun, right? Fun is dying and doing tons of damage, right? We got past the big scary pack. We're almost there, boys. 37? Do no damage when you're dead? Yeah, but what if I'm dead for only a short amount of time, right? I really need 38. So bad. No returning projectiles, actually. This feels so terrible. Because keep in mind, I'm only hitting 1 time right now, right? When I get returning projectiles, theoretically, I should be hitting like 7 times. Right? As long as there's no like hidden changes or anything that happens. Let's get a Nemus. I already have one, but I don't think you can use it. What level does Nemus require? Like 45 or some shit? Something like that. But I have returning projectiles in 1 level. Right. You've been playing since the start of Pee-wee? Not since the very start, but close enough. Close enough. Nemus is 48. Yeah, I'll just struggle for a couple, like a zone or 2. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. We can struggle for a level. It is what it is. It is what it is. Doedry will be very fun, dude. Is she immune to marks? Alright, I need to just use Grace. Can you not while I'm trying to put Grace on? I need to just use Grace. Oh, she removes my mark. You see that? Huh. That's weird. Huh. I didn't know that was a thing that she did. I've never been so weak that I'm able to see like her mechanics, dude. She reflects all curses? Yeah, but I mean like I'm marking her and she keeps the mark for a little while. Then she just randomly turns it off. Also, I'm just enraging her over and over again. Nice, dude. Come on, dude. I just need 1 more level. Please.
You were your own worst enemy, Doedry.
What Pantheon do you use? It should be in the POB. You just go check in the configuration. If you're having issues with stuns, you do the Brine King. Other than that, I think it's Lunaris. It's the second one from the low.
Simply gorgeous.
Why we don't curse marker in the gauntlet? Oof, imagine playing the gauntlet. Feels bad, man. Alright, so we do have one problem with the build. I forgot how terrible Call of Steel feels when you don't have Call of Steel use speed. It's not the worst thing, because like most of the time you're not just standing still attacking something anyways, and our attack speed won't be that high. But we don't impale enough right now to get maximum charges back. That's kind of a problem. It's not a huge problem. We'll actually be impaling more when we have returning projectiles, right? Yeah, that won't be a problem. Okay, yeah. Because we'll be hitting much more often with returning. Can you get out of here, dude? Jesus. You introduced me to the term mom and pop restaurants. Maybe. That's something that I have said before, yeah. Potentially. Alright. I actually think Malachi is going to be a straight up nightmare, but we have to fight him. Malachi is going to be an actual nightmare because I can't use returning projectiles yet.
Ranger, you and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Creation, usually the concern of nature, isn't it? Not anymore.
Now, exile!
not going so terribly. It could be worse.
What?
What? What are we thinking? 7-minute fight? 5-minute fight? Oh, Piety. Die already.
Now, let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare. I gave my life. Nightmare gave me so much more.
Yeah, having returning projectiles will feel much better, because I'll actually have like max impales to rip out. My ZDPS that I have currently? We're in the hyperbolic time chamber right now, okay? We just need to make it one more level, and then things should theoretically become better. Because our clear is mostly fine. It's just single target that's suffering right now. Oh, he stunned me when I went to go get charges.
You are being selfish.
Come on, dude.
You are being selfish. Nightmare is the true eternal.
Oh, dude.
Why are you so in love with death?
Feels like a Quinn build? That's an insult to Quinn builds, dude. Because at least Quinn is like unkillable while he's playing it, right?
You are being selfish.
Alright, we did it, dude. What, it was a 3-minute fight? It's actually not that bad. 4-minute fight? Something like that. We made it under time, boys. Easy. Speed running, here I come.
You were going to put to death the
Alright,
world I love.
I think I'd buy mark on hit here, right?
Do you really think?
Good luck.
Alright, now we gotta level up and surely the build becomes good, right?
I think I act with care.
Now we level up and surely the build instantly becomes good, right? Sounds like something Quinn would do. What button? I put dash on something. Plummeted. Half a level and we're there, right? Surely after that the build becomes good, right? stunned. No possible way it's not good, yeah? It's inconceivable. How about going Redemption Arc for Ethereal Knives with a Reap setup? Would Ethereal Knives even be like that great on the Blood Magic setup? Like, it'd probably be fine if you wanted a clear build. Like, it would probably be fine, right? Doesn't Reap have okay clear? Like, I feel like if you wanted clear on it, you could just go like Herald of Ash or something, right? You can get 100 million on Ethereal Knives, huh? Hmm. $100 million, huh? I'll take a look at it later. It'll still probably be in a build or two. Like, I'm gonna finish this one for sure. Are you using Nemus in that setup? All right, we're 38, right? Okay. Surely. Where's my mark? Surely the build is good now, right? The projectiles are coming back to me. I have mark on hit. Surely it's good now, right? It'd probably be good if I had steel shards. Well, it's dealing a lot more damage for sure. Look at that, dude. I have a fucking shrine. Let's turn the shrine off. We're doing some kind of resemblance of a little bit of damage. It's not great still. It's not great still. Oh, I don't have things again. But it's actually doing like a little bit of damage, dude. Pog. Look at that, dude. Enemies are dying. Shouldn't be killing rares anyways. What are your links in Fire EK? I don't remember, to be honest with you. I do not remember. Awaken Fire Pin. Initially I was using returning projectiles, but then later I think it ended up being like crit damage. Like Ellie Focus or something. I could look it up. Let's see. EK, BB Inquisitor was using Ethereal Knives, increased crit damage, Spell Echo, Pinpoint, Awaken Fire Pin, and Spellblade. I don't know how expensive it'll be, but I'll probably invest like 20 or 30 divines in it, I would imagine. I don't know how much more than that I'll invest, maybe a little bit more, we'll see. It just depends on how expensive everything ends up being. A ton of the gear is not going to be super contested. But yeah, that build, that EK build I was using, I was specifically trying to do Volconus, right? Like I just wanted to use Volconus because it had been so long since I'd used that weapon. I wanted to do it on a Blade Blast Inquisitor, so. Struggling to find a really good 6-link instead of hypothermia. I don't know. Alt quality chance to bleed or something? I don't know what the actual answer is. Maybe Empower? So to get 5 green, 1 red on a corrupted item. 5 div worth attaining chromatic for nothing. I mean, you could use the bench. It's gonna be pretty expensive. What base colors are it? Like, is it, what's the base type? Is it evasion? Is it armor, energy shield? Or is less damage? Or... Yeah, what kind of base is it? Is it just flat armor base? If it's flat armor base, I mean... That's gonna be rough, dude. Need like withering step or something. What I need to do is I need to do first lab. That's what I need to do. I don't think you can Varici corrupted items now. So yeah, I think you're just stuck either using the bench or corrupted currency.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth.
I mean, it's me ramping, right? Like, I'm stacking poisons. When it actually starts doing damage, it's my character doing the damage. It's just I have to stack the poisons. Hoag's not realistically doing any damage. Huh. What a message, dude. Greed's Embrace armor. Did you just buy a random corrupted one or something?
Draws close to the end of an emperor is only as efficient as those he commands.
In Varici corrupted items that it costs an equal amount of vol orbs, I believe. How can you... Isn't it a bench though? Like, I don't think the bench costs anything, right? Oh, it marked this guy? Well, if we're talking about Varici is like a syndicate bench. I don't think you can do that on corrupted items.
Inexhaustible. They say that 2 out of 3 isn't bad. They couldn't be more wrong.
With Ignite, what skill would work best? I don't know what people really go with Ignite for right now. Like, I don't know what the best application of Ignite is. Fireball is okay. Fireball is actually like a half decent way to apply Ignite, to be honest with you. It has like good multipliers and such on it. For spell, people do Vortex Ignite. Yeah, I think Vortex Ignite's pretty decent because it double dips on conversion and damage over time and stuff. EA? Yeah, EA probably. That makes sense. Who knows? I might revive the Burning Beefton though. Maybe that's the Chieftain build that we play, is we play an Ignite Fireball Chieftain. Make a Simulacrum farmer out of it. Vol Fireball is pretty good for Simulacrum. And then if we did Fireball, we did Ignite Prolif and use the 5% node. Should be pretty solid, right? And Fireball is just kind of a feel-good spell. It's only kind of on single target, but we probably wouldn't make that build for single target. How do you drop T16 versions of maps that aren't usually T16? You have to have the Watchstones. If you look at your Atlas, these little things down here increase the level, and you get those by killing the in-game bosses.
Begin to unzip your wallet.
Oh god, he's back.
Drexel the Kid donated $3.33.
What's up,
Hey
dude?
Dugs, do you think my dad is a pro fan? Growing up he always used flasks every night and he would get such damage buff from it. It was honestly impressive. I could feel the crit procs afterwards. I wonder what Pantheon buff he got from my mom.
Why do you always have such fucking banger donations, Drexel? Like, holy shit, dude.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep the empire awaits you with open jaws.
Yeah, it's the best. Holy dude. Don't you need Pierce support for Fireball? You can get Pierce in other ways.
Give of yourself.
That was fucking hilarious, dude. Holy shit. Come on, Azaro.
The trap of tyranny is inescapable.
Let's see, what do we take first?
Your emperor, you
two more keys.
before the goddess of justice.
Nice, dude.
You
Nice.
are worthy.
We don't care about this, right? Let's see, what do we take?
And rise.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Yo, Deep Dish. 10 community gifted subs. Appreciate you, gamer. Who all got it? I can't see who got it. Hold up. Hold up. I gotta open my other chat. Chatterino. Will it show me here? Who got it? Try it. No, dude. All right, hold on. Can I see who got it? All right, here we go. I got the list. 10 gifted subs from Deep Dish. Let's see here. Oh, no, chat. Please stop moving. Riscario, IKG, Cold Joe, Bagumati, Scar Sick, Guest 1026, Miker 55555, Deebs Dog, Sup for Life, and Chobokoza. Make sure that you pet ducks in the chat. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Appreciate you. It's the real Corey from YouTube. Couldn't figure out how to do shit on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube's a little fuck, but thank you, Corey. Appreciate you. Corey from YouTube. Corey with a Y. Appreciate you, gamer. Much obliged. Prolif isn't needed right now with your AoE. Yeah, it's probably just Nature's Reprisal, right? Nature's Reprisal. Because Master Toxicist poisons you, inflict during any flask 5 have 20% chance to deal 100% more damage. Or I can take Nature's Adrenaline. I think my flasks are mostly fine. This will be good later, but I think it's Nature's Reprisal, right? Yeah, much obliged, dude. Appreciate the 10. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. Yeah, the like gifting subs and stuff on YouTube is definitely very weird. I agree. I don't exactly know how all of that works. It's definitely super strange.
There you
Go with courage.
All right.
Tala.
I don't care about any of
Bye.
this.
Can't see why I'd want to do that here.
Okay. Nature's Reprisal is best for single target, especially if you get the Chaos Master. It gives you a chance to apply 15. Yeah, we'll probably grab that. I can grab that as my next point, right? Because I think I have a Chaos. Yeah, I can just grab this. Seems pretty good. What's up, Jamie? We're gaming. Yeah, we're leveling very slowly. I'm getting like stun locked. Why are these things not dying? We're leveling very slowly right now. Because we're kind of playing a jank build. It's to be expected, to be honest with you. God, I really super dislike these proximity shields, man. Proximity shields are such shit. Terrible mechanic. Terrible, horrible, horrific mechanic. Now leveling very slowly. It feels very slowly to me, dude. We're 3 hours and 15 minutes in and I'm only level 40. Pretty sure on League Start, I got all of the everything done up to Katava in like 5 hours or some shit, right? Proximity shields suck, dude. Actually the worst. What is this? He's got ambush and he has the skill that like flips him behind you. And he had a spirit in him. I torture yourself with steal skills? Because I like steal skills. The whole idea here is that we're utilizing returning projectiles with splitting steel to get like essentially 16 overlaps with mark effect. So when we get a bunch of mark effect, every time I attack I'll be hitting like 16 times or something. That's the idea behind it. Because you don't get any minus damage from returning projectiles support when it comes to poison. Any tattoos particularly good? Yeah, the mark effect tattoos. The mark effect tattoos. What's up, crazy? How's it going, gamer? Because we're going to be going for like 100% increased mark effect, I think. We'll see. I still need to figure out the endgame stuff. I haven't decided on it yet. Something's not working though. Yeah, I mean, the build is super jank, and while leveling, we don't have very good anything, right? I mean, I'm using this gear. I also need to use proper links. I should probably swap out some of my links and my weapon right now. I should probably do that now. Yo, what's up, Thirdero? What do you think is the best altars in doing maps? Exarch, I have a...
Thank you.
Okay, so I personally think that Exarch altars are a little bit more consistent. The Eater of Worlds altars just feel so bad most of the time. Because you're basically just searching for the divine altars. And if you don't get the divine altars, you just feel terrible. Great. Added chaos damage to attacks. Pierce is okay. I have to do chance to poison for now. I can get more poison chance with like Divergent Herald of Agony. And I can take like a couple more poison nodes and then I don't need it. Quant altars are pretty good too. Yeah, but you get Quant from Exarch as well. Like Exarch has just as many of them. But Eater of Worlds Invitation or money, aren't they worth less than the Searing Exarch ones, I think? Last I checked, they were slightly less. Why don't I see it? Shouldn't it be under fragments? Is it not under fragments? What's it even under? Oh, it's an invitation. Yeah, Incandescent and Screaming are the same exact price. 257 chaos. Okay, so definitely want to do added damage instead of what? Something. I need to get Pierce. Vicious Proj is okay, but I probably drop that for added chaos damage. I just take Pierce on the tree, right? We just go for this Pierce and then we drop the Pierce gem. Do that. Do I need these nodes anymore? 3 more intelligence. Do you have enough accuracy? I might not have enough accuracy anymore. 98, 100% on everything else. Okay. I need to make a new weapon as well. Let's go to town here. Do the extra proj nodes work on steel skills? The one extra proj node does, but it's not worth 4 points. Alright, so we have 1 pierce there, so we could probably swap this out now. Okay. Yeah, no, that's probably fine. You need Pierce on EK? You need 1 Pierce, yes. You can get it from Divergent Returning Projectile support. You can get it from a glove enchant. You can get it on the tree. There's a couple different ways to get it. I should probably make a new weapon too. The weapon is level something low. I don't remember, like 20 something. More Pierce is good for clear. Yeah, sure. If you can get more, then you definitely go for it. But it's pretty hard to get a lot of Pierce. Pretty hard to get a lot of Pierce. Can't move, dude. Actually just stun locked. Did I not have Grace on or something? I don't feel like I should have been getting hit that much. You have 50% chance to avoid. I was just getting stun locked, couldn't move at all. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I mean at that point if you have that much damage, clear is probably better with Pierce support. You need the Annoyant. You could use a Impossible Escape. There's a decent Impossible Escape there. Because you can use that Impossible Escape for flash charges, the Mark node, and Pierce. Could be decent. I keep forgetting that I have the whole reason to go poison for clear. Oh, the design of this area, wish they did more with it story-wise? Yeah. For sure. Alas. What we get is just one of the worst boss fights in the game instead. $80 million on EK is pretty good. Innocence. Oh, that actually hit me? Get into with the Plague Bearer. Yeah, we'll probably use Plague Bearer. Oh, come on. That, like, tickled my little toe. Cheater, dude. Cheater, 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 dude. After leveling with your LA that hurts watching? Well, yeah, I mean, like a highly optimized leveling build versus meme jank is definitely gonna be better for sure. Yeah, but Nemus gives you just literally double damage on single target versus, just, what? 60% more or something? 40% more? Something like that? 39% more? It sucks, but I don't think it beats like 60% more damage that you get from Nemus.
What in damnation have you done?
Sucks for sure. But yeah. The jankest of leveling streams, dude. Build is finally starting to like actually function though. There's nothing to 6-link Plague Bearer with. The only links that actually work for Plague Bearer are like Empower, AoE, Enhance. That's pretty much it. Nothing else actually works for Plague Bearer. Damage links don't work for Plague Bearer. Duration wouldn't do anything. Big D swinging. What's up, dude? Big D swinging. Don't swing that thing around too much, dude. Alright, I need the last pierce. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what kind of damage we can get. Realistically, I think this is kind of a meme. Like, we'll probably be able to do something with it, but I definitely don't think this is the most effective use of attack poison right now, for sure. But I kind of just wanted to play Splitting Steel. Not every build can be God tier, okay? Sometimes you gotta just play some weird fun stuff. Okay. Well, with that setup, realistically, most spells are going to scale the same with it, right? The only ones that will scale more are ones that have better effectiveness of damage, and Reap is one of the highest effectiveness of damage spells in the game, so... What about Lancing Steel? Just kind of worse. We're not going to be able to get consistently 16 hits every single attack. Not with returning projectiles on Splitting Steel. Returning projectiles with Lancing Steel could be okay, and I mean, we'll try it. It's definitely something I'll give a shot, but I think it's just not going to feel as good. Yeah, Reap is definitely one of the most highest damage effectiveness skills in the game for sure. It's not even close. Definitely good. I think that setup, the blood magic setup, is a lot more promising than like because I messed around with the energy blade, spell blade, whatever stuff, kind of similar to what Captain Lance was doing. I was messing around with that in POV before we did the blood magic stuff, and it just didn't seem that great. It just seemed like a lot of investment for not very much power. I think Captain Lance came to the same conclusion, right? He spent like however many hundreds of divines or whatever and got essentially nothing out of it. Damn. Unlucky. Poison Bone Shatter, that wouldn't make very much sense. The whole idea behind what we're doing here is we are using the fact that splitting steel can overlap so many times with returning projectiles. We're using that fact to scale just a bunch of poisons on one target, right? Like that's the whole idea behind the build. Is that with returning projectiles, you can see all the projectiles come back to us, right? So because of that, we get this big overlap that happens, and we can get lots of poisons going. Because with the way that splitting still works is that it has a bunch of these little AoEs that happen at the end of the projectile's lifespan, right? Oh, I marked like the wrong target. Because when the projectiles come back, they don't just hit, they do an AoE explosion. Crazy attack speed on Bone Shatter could max stacks quickly. There's no maxing stacks on poison. Ah, yes. You can scale the speed, but it's only with a mastery. Oh, come on, dude. I was in the middle of running. Come on, brother. Chill the fuck out, Katava, please. Isn't there an effective cap based on the poison damage? No. I mean, the effective cap is whatever you scale it to, right? Poison Blade Vortex is fine. Make it yourself, Kosik. Just buy a normal one, corrupt it, and then 6-link it with Volcano, or what's it called? Corrupted currency.
May flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
Because it's not super hard, that's what I did.
I'm Captain. Remember, this...
Like, how much is the normal chess piece? That chess piece isn't that rare. It can't be that expensive. I haven't looked in a couple of days, but what's it called? Yeah, what's Infernal Mantle for just a whatever one cost? There's a bunch of corrupted ones. Price of it definitely went up a little bit, but like... I mean, a non-corrupted one is 15 chaos, right? 40 chaos, 50 chaos when you get really deep into it, and we're relatively far in the league. I mean, you could just start corrupting them yourself, you know? Gonna be a lot cheaper than 20 divine. All right.
Stay sharp.
So unfortunately, I do have to do a short stream today because I have a lot of shit that I got to take care of today. So I think that's going to be it. Man, that's the worst that we've done leveling in quite a while. I did meme around quite a bit though, but it is what it is. But yeah, I had to do short stream today. Sorry, boys. We should get back to normal streaming relatively soon here for at least a little bit, but big thing, if you do the EK build, you increase the price of another body armor, hopefully, right? Hopefully we can increase the price of something else as well. But yeah, so I will be probably normal streaming hours for a while still, probably like another week, maybe a week and a half. And then things will probably slow down and I'll most likely take like a real break for a week or two. But yeah, we'll get some normal streams here for another week or two. So appreciate you, boys. We are probably coming back tomorrow. I'm in the process of fixing my sleep schedule. Like, we're almost there. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm in the process of fixing it. So yeah, once the sleep schedule gets fixed, you'll probably get more during the day streams from me. Like, they'll at least be a little bit earlier. So yeah, I'll still probably stream into the evening a little bit, but it's going to be a little bit earlier. I'm not going to be starting stream at like now time, right? But make sure you follow the stream if you haven't already. Sub to YouTube. Appreciate you, boys. Thank you for all the bits, all the follows, all the donos, all the support. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, Deep Dish, earlier. Appreciate you. The Drexel donation, of course, as well. Thank you, thank you. I do run a couple minutes of ads at the end of stream. If you're here, feel free to leave. You have no obligation to stay. Trying to Firestorm build and wondering why my unreserved life is below 55%. Tattoos, most likely. Tattoos and Enlighten. You might need Enlighten as well. Running level 3 Enlighten, rare M. You have to use basically every single tattoo is important, right? You need all of them, and you just barely make it. If you're having issue hitting 55%, lower the level of vitality a couple of times until you get right above 55. But with every single tattoo, you should have enough. I appreciate you, boys. But yeah, I'm gonna run a couple minutes of ads as I normally do at the end of stream. Don't feel obligated to stay whatsoever. Just using it because there's decent amount of people who are like AFK or asleep. So appreciate you, boys. Take care, and I will see you all later, gamers. And make sure that you pet Duckless in the chat on the way out.